What's going on? We back. Another boxing video, another boxing clinic video. Y'all know what it is. It's one time, for the one time. Shout out to everybody out there on the boxing grind. You know, yep. We gonna get into some boxing talk, some more boxing talk, man. We had K Black and K Black and the famous athletics, man. In the building earlier, man. And in a minute, we're gonna invite some more people. Say they want to come on here and talk some real boxing, some real trail boxing. You know, and, you got people that come in and say, "Oh, it's not trail boxing. Triple G is the greatest of all time. Triple G is my GOAT." I shut the fuck up. I'm saying, and today's topics we're gonna talk about today Deontay Wilder with Eddie Hearn saying that he really deserved less for the April 2019 fight. So he already playing games after saying that Dillian White is the backup plan if he beats Joseph Parker. Jaime Mungia, I know people been waiting on this, saying that he want all the smoke with the Charlos and Golovkin. He said that Golovkin and Canelo are easier fights than the Charlos and the Herds or whatever, something like that. And also, Maurice Hooker formally turns down the World Boxing Super Series tournament. And I'll tell you exactly the full details of the whole deal about the Hooker situation, including the DUI we call it's like a 3 or 4 car crash at 2 in the morning in Dallas, Texas, man. Let me know when y'all step up in the building, man. K Black in the building. What's going on, family? We got 5 people in here. Let me know who we rocking with real quick. We're gonna talk a little bit about a little bit of everything, man. About the Eddie Hearn. Let's go straight to the article. I'll start screen sharing in a minute. I just saying I don't feel like it, man. Right now, but hold on, man. He goes on to say, let's see what he say in this article, man. I read it, but I'm just, it's different when we read it out loud. Everybody can hear it. And the title of the article is on Boxing Scene. It says that Hearn, Deontay Wilder should get less money for April date. I'm gonna go to his quote. Okay, here's the quote right here. Wilder was never on a percentage. He was on a flat fee, which he accepted. Hearn exclusively told Sky Sports, "I think the fee should go down because Joshua is going to fight Povetkin, and if he wins, his value will increase significantly. And I don't believe that Wilder will be in a fight that will increase his value. The argument that he should get more money when Joshua profile continues to ride doesn't make sense. But the good news for them is the offer is still on the table. We're going to send them this week a new contract with a new date." Well, it wasn't a date on the first contract. I had to say that. And Joshua was going to sign the contract, so it's even more black and white. A lot of people are saying Joshua wouldn't sign the contract. Who the fuck said Joshua wouldn't sign the contract? All right, who said that? Why wouldn't Joshua sign a fucking contract that his promoter drew up? All right, man. All right, I just had to go there real quick. You don't want the fight. So this way is here. Everything you've agreed to is signed. When you look at the contract and it's blank, and then you look at it and it says Anthony Joshua's signature on it, it's more tempting to just get it done. So cross the fingers he'll sign it. Now, all right, bro. Since this, all right, let's talk about a few of these things on here, man. And shout out to Fuckboy Hatman. He's just such a fuckboy, dog. Show your face, pussy. I'm gonna keep saying that, fuckboy. He ain't no real trill. He ain't shit. Ain't nobody in the United Coochie real, man, on this shit, man. Him in boxing, dick, and beating crimes, hoe ass. I'm gonna have to say that. All right. He says, okay. He said AJ gonna sign the contract. So it's gonna make Wilder have to sign a little bit. Why didn't AJ sign the fucking contract before when they sent Joshua? When they sent Wilder the contract before? Why didn't AJ have that contract signed? So you sent it to Wilder. Why didn't it have a date, a venue, or nothing on it? Real shit. Why wasn't this contract signed like 2 weeks ago before the 24-hour deadline period with the WBA and Gilberto Ramirez, the president? You got to ask yourself all those questions. Why all of a sudden he want to sign the contract and hanging around? What they say on the Smoke City Mobcast, looking ticklish, hanging around looking ticklish. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hanging around waiting for a signature. Why would I sign to fight you? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Why would I sign to fight you and you ain't even beat Alexander Povetkin? If I sign, what's going on, Jose Rich Gang in the building? If I sign to fight you, okay, fam. If I actually sign to fight you, you know, I don't want you to lose to Povetkin, and then I gotta fight you for a flat fee of $15 million and only my belt on the line. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes on to say that Joshua stock is gonna rise by fighting Povetkin, and you know, Wilder stock ain't gonna really do nothing, and it ain't gonna go up. I mean, at the end of the day, that may be true. You know, it might go up in the UK, but you fighting Alexander Povetkin don't do shit in the United States market. Who in the United States waiting on Alexander Povetkin versus Anthony Joshua? Who's saying, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go get me a drink at Buffalo Wild Wings. Man, Buffalo Wild Wings don't even know the fuck Anthony Joshua is, man. But Buffalo Wild Wings ain't putting no fucking Anthony Joshua fight on. Anthony Joshua doing 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 viewerships on Showtime while Wilder doing 1 million. You think his stock raised over here and don't say, well, you know, it don't matter in America. If it didn't matter, why is they coming over here next week with a signed contract trying to mind fuck the media? See, the media ain't stupid. They just don't fuck with black fighters like that. They don't really fuck with black athletes like that. You know, they tired of seeing the same black faces in the same sports. They tired of seeing that. So when they get a glimmer of white hope or somebody that looks white like Lomachenko or Golovkin, they hop all on the boat. They tired of seeing the Hispanic fighters, man. They even see more fighters come off the small island of Puerto Rico and the small area of the Dominican Republic. And more fighters came off there than white fighters came from in the United States. So that's always looking for the next great white hope, man. You know, that's why you don't never see black fighters getting the just due like they deserve. You know what I'm saying? That's why. And I had to put, it's always about race. When people say it's not about money. That's a fact. You know, that's a fact. And then, you know, he goes, what else does he say? You know, the soundtrack is more black and white. It should have been black and white before, so we got a venue in the day. No. At the end of the day, if I'm Wilder, I ain't signing shit. You got Hatman saying, you know, oh, Wilder doesn't deserve 50-50. Why? If Wilder says he wants 50-50, you know, he should, you know, he's really trying to duck. See, what people don't understand is, you know, you stand for something or you fall for nothing. After somebody strip you of your dignity, man. You know, let me put it into this way, man. How can I put it here, man? I can't really give a life example off the top, but after somebody try to embarrass you, you know what I'm saying? They trying to embarrass you. They trying to publicly strip you of your dignity. They didn't wasted your time or whatever it may be. You know, you don't wasted their time, whatever. You know, you think I'm going to come back for the same deal? No, I'm not coming back for the same deal. You know what? That's like the Comcast Xfinity coming out to your house and you miss it. So next time they say, you know what? You got to pay a fee. You got to pay a $50 fee for us missing to come install your cable. You miss it again, that's a $100 fee. You get what I'm saying? You played with us before. You keep playing with us, the price going to keep going up. And the price ain't going to go do shit but go steeper and steeper. You know what I'm saying? The price ain't going to go shit but steeper and steeper. That's it. The price is going to go up on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday. The price is going to go up. The more you jerk me around, the more you put this shit off, the more you try to slander my name through the media, you know, the more you do that, at the end of the day, I got something that you want. That's the WBC title. You claim y'all want all the belts. You know what I'm saying? And somebody said, well, you know, he made fights with 4 other champions or whatever. Motherfucker, none of them motherfuckers are Deontay Wilder. None of them had cracked the United States market, U.S. market. Not even Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko never cracked the U.S. market. That's a fact. Then they booed that motherfucker right up. Him and his brother got booed the fuck up out this bitch. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's why Anthony Joshua's scared to come over here, man. He's scared to come over here. He don't want to come over here and fight nobody. And they talking about, oh, he deserved less. Now, I'm not taking no flat fee for shit. What up, Alex Santos, Punchline Pugilism? We in the building. Alex Santos, we in the building. You know, I'm not taking no flat fee for shit. I wouldn't have took a flat fee in the beginning, but I understand Wilder wanted to make the fight happen now. He wanted to get the belts, and he know he gonna get the money on the back end. You know what I'm saying? But now they made him look very, very foolish, and then the media didn't even help him. Everybody screaming being patriotic and patriotism around America. Ain't none of these dudes fucking patriots. What up, Ronaldo? Too. Ain't none of these dudes patriotic around here in America. Trust me. It ain't shit but bigotry and a whole bunch of fake ass bitch assness in America. That's it. That's a fact. Ain't nobody want to support nobody else for real. They'll support each other. The Arabs support the Arabs. The Indians support the Indians. Hispanics support the Hispanics, and the blacks don't support the blacks. But that's a whole different story. Why that's been conditioned. You know, that's a wholly different story. You know what? Because they truly did support each other, you will see us on top. You know, but if Eddie want to pay him less, I'm not taking shit. I don't give a fuck. If I retire 50-0 and I was the WBC champion, or 52 or 56-0 or 55 knockouts around Wilder, I'll be at peace with that. Because at the end of the day, they can say what they wanted to say in history. They can say what they want to say. Oh, he ducked Deontay, or he ducked Anthony Joshua. You know, Joshua gave him a fair $15 million. He was making this, he was making that. At the end of the day, for one thing, and Eddie Hearn don't know what Deontay Wilder making. We don't know what Deontay Wilder making. We don't know what Anthony Joshua making. Only Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn know what he making. So you going out here saying, oh, this is his highest payday. Well, you said that to Mikey Garcia, saying you thought you offered enough money to Mikey Garcia, saying this is your highest payday. Mikey Garcia said, I made more than that. I'm making more than that fighting Robbie Jr. You know what I'm saying? I'm making more than that. So you don't know what they making. You know, Eddie Hearn looking on the internet just like us. Oh, he made this and that. You don't know what he making. You show me where he living fucked up at, Deontay Wilder. You show me where he driving the Pinto to the fight. You show me you show me where the champ is looking bummy and dirty. You show me where his kids is going looking bummy and dirty at school at. But we do know Anthony Joshua was 20-something years old. Living with his mama. He living with his mama. You know what I'm saying? He was living with his fucking mama. Fucking Oscar De La Hoya in his first fight, his professional fight, he made $10,000. $10,000 for his first pro fight. He was a gold medalist. How much AJ made? And you living with your mom. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers talking about he getting money flying on somebody else's private jet. Motherfucker, if you're going to be a billionaire and you make 20, 10, 15, 30, $50 million that they saying you made, why are you riding on somebody else's private jet? You know what I'm saying? He don't exude, you know, the confidence of a heavyweight champ. He's the biggest misrepresentation of a heavyweight champion. Michael Spinks was a better heavyweight champion than Anthony Joshua, because we know one thing for sure and two things for certain. Anthony Joshua would have never stepped in the ring with Mike Tyson. And he won't even step in the ring with Deontay Wilder, fam. Seriously. He would have never stepped in the ring with with Mike Tyson. Or Mike Tyson would have knocked me out cold. I mean, them UK dudes, man, United Coochies, man. You know, they got the mind state of some bitches, dog. And that's been their mind state. That's been their mind state. Their mind state is to play prevent defense and play it safe. They always in safe mode. Unless they come into a real fight, because none of them know no defense. None of them got no defense in the UK. Only time they defensive is when it comes to probably come over here or try to make a big fight. Seriously. Once you see some of your fighters come to America, or people come over there and whoop your ass and knock you out, of course you're gonna want to play it safe. The motherfucker always want to lock the motherfucking the safe up. All they fighters in the safe. They proud of having the British Commonwealth Championship. You know, they wearing it around their arms, they're wearing it around everywhere. Oh, we're the Commonwealth champion of the world. Chris Eubanks wearing a fucking IBO title like that matters. He was never a real world champion. The WBO belt, man, I mean that's trash too, but that's better than that. Eddie's a promoter. This is know what fighters are being paid. Obviously, he didn't know what the fuck Mikey Garcia was being paid. Had he won. He didn't know what Mikey being paid because he came with a lame offer. Mikey said, I'm making more than that. Why would I sign to go fight on the shitty ass zone? I'm making more than that. So come again, he don't know what they making. He from England. He know what they making over there in pounds. He know what John Ryder making. He know what Josh Kelly making. He know what Tyson Fury making. Yeah, the Commonwealth champion of the world. This is the UK world. The world that y'all believe in, because y'all live in your own little pine world. Fucking Commonwealth champion. Fucking Commonwealth champion couldn't even be some of our amateur fighters, probably. You know what I'm saying? Holding that ugly ass fucking rainbow belt up, man. Fuck up out of here, man. Fucking, they think because they the UK champion, whatever the fuck you want to call it, they something. Look, you see Amir Khan got a hole torn in his ass. He ran back to being the United Coochie champion. You see that with Amir Khan. He don't have a United States promoter deal. That's what Eddie Hearn won't tell you. When he fight in the United States, Amir Khan is a free agent according to Bob Arum. He's a free agent. That's why he's fighting over there in Birmingham and fighting all them bums over there. Amir Khan don't have no ambition on coming back to the United States. We already did what we did to him. You know, Danny knocked his ass out, and Canelo knocked his ass into retirement. Knocked him back to United Coochie Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like being the best champion in Virginia. Olympic champ. I'm not getting fucked about no Olympic goals neither. Most Olympic fighters is trash now. Most Olympic gold fighters is trash. Y'all think Josh Kelly gonna do something? Bring his ass into the fire right now. Put Josh Kelly in there with a top contender. Josh Kelly ain't got a hope in hell. He bring that fake ass Sergio Martinez, generic ass John Pascal style to America. We gonna house that ass. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. You know, my motherfucking nerve. Well, like I was getting back to, man. They live in their own world, man. They won't be Americans, though. They want to use our slang low key, but that's why they tired. What's up, Carl Burrell in the building? You know, that's what they wanted. That's what they. War was a gold medalist. You don't see War telling everybody, I was a gold medalist. I was a gold medalist every chance he get. You don't see him just shoving that gold medal in people's face. Zeus Shimon got 2 gold medals, my nigga. Zeus Shimon's got 2 gold medals. Josh Kelly not gonna with that hands too stiff. He think he athletic. You gonna look athletic versus other United Coochie people. You gonna look athletic versus look, man. You gonna look athletic versus other white people, man. Other British people. You gonna look athletic versus them. But when you put a real athlete in there, when you put Billy Joe Saunders in there with a real athlete, when you put him in there with a boo-boo, if boo-boo take the fight, when you put him in there with a Charlo or with a Danny Jacobs, he not gonna look like a motherfucker, that athlete. Even with Willie Monroe, Billy Joe Saunders did not look like the superior athlete because he was not the superior athlete. You know what I'm saying? That's like what Jay-Z say on 44 verse 44. That's like me saying I'm the best is like me saying I'm the tallest midget. It's about what you do in the professionals. You could be the greatest amateur of all time. Plenty of Cuban great amateurs never got a chance to be professionals, but there's plenty good ass amateurs that ain't shit. Lomachenko is athletic. I didn't say he wasn't. I said Billy Joe Saunders. I said Josh Kelly. But you see what happened when you put Lomachenko in there with another athlete like Linares. He started getting touched up. Or am I wrong? Linares wasn't touching on Lomachenko. He started getting touched up. He hadn't fought no other. Usyk, he just throw a lot of punches. I mean, I don't watch cruiserweights. A little bit of the tournament, but I don't know heavyweight and show me that. He get knocked out too in heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko is a dude that comes forward on the front foot. People say he's defensive. He's not defensive. He's not a defensive great fighter. Watch it. As soon as he got put in there with somebody else with some speed and some size, what happened? I like that. I'm telling y'all, they put him in there with Tank, he gonna kill him. He gonna kill him, and y'all gonna try to take it away from Tank. Yeah, he gonna kill that motherfucker. Kawasaki, get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Kawasaki wouldn't have whooped no real Roy Jones. Yeah, Usyk might lose the gas. Usyk almost lost the British. All he threw was throw a whole bunch of punches. His style is very amateurish. If you want to go to the amateurs, Sean Porter beat Alexander Usyk, bro. Little 5'5" Sean Porter beat him in the amateurs. But they was like, well, Usyk was young. I don't give a fuck. How you let a fucking 5'5"? And Sean Porter was probably 4'11" at the time. Who you talking about? He ain't trash, fam. He's not. He's just not hyped up. I didn't call Lomachenko trash. I don't know who you call Lomachenko trash. Kazaki fought our legends when they was old. I ain't. I'm telling you, Linares wasn't shit. I tell me who was Linares' best win. Don't bring up no Anthony Corella, you know, or fucking UK bum. Not Luke Campbell. I like Luke. Who the other little bum you for dropped him? Who the little motherfucker that dropped him? Was it Kevin Mitchell that dropped Jorge Linares? Did Kevin Mitchell drop Jorge Linares? I think that was Kevin Mitchell that dropped him. Kevin Mitchell. Yeah, Brooke B. Porter. Yeah, I'll give him that. But what happened when we went over there? No. What happened on subject? What happened to Oklahoma with Kel ass? When Carson Jones whooped. We ain't got to talk about Spence. We talk about when they robbed Carson Jones. When little ass on Kell Brook and his nose bloody. Billy Joe Saunders. Who did Billy Joe Saunders beat? Chris Eubanks and Gary Spike O'Sullivan? And don't say no bum ass David Lemieux. It was a good ass performance by him. That's it. Billy Joe Saunders not whooping none of the middleweights, bro. He probably whooped Triple G in Canelo ass. But put him in there with fucking Danny Jacobs and Jamal Charlo. Oh, that was in the chat. My bad. All right, Punchline and Pugilism. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I said, I ain't call Lomachenko no bum. I like Lomachenko. What's going on, guitars for you, bro? You know, just a UK guy in here about to get ether. He trying to hold his own. He's trying to hold his own, man. All y'all fighters got their ass whooped, man. Lennox Lewis, KO came over here. Amir Khan, he got KO'd over here, got KO'd over here, got KO'd over here, and got sent back over there. Earl Spence went over there. Kell Brook. Earl Spence went over there and took the trash out. Oh, you talk about Junior Witter. Timothy Bradley went over there and whooped his ass. Ricky Hatton came over here, got his ass whooped. Y'all know Darren Barker came over here, got his ass whooped by Sergio Martinez. Matthew Macklin came over here, got his ass whooped by Sergio Martinez. You know, it ain't no scenario other than Joe Calzaghe retiring with that shitty ass, pathetic ass resume that y'all don't go get your ass whooped over here. It ain't no other scenario. Carl Froch came over here, got his ass whooped and cried. Oh, he cried. You know what I'm saying? You could keep going on. Is Thomas Adamick near y'all? Because Chad Dawson whooped his ass too. We give you Thomas Adamick. Got his ass whooped too. You can keep going down the list. Miguel Kessler, Andre Ward whooped that ass too. Who else y'all got, man? Throw some UK names out there. They got their ass whooped too. DeGale got Ward. Yeah, I'll give him two, but Darrell wasn't shit. He wasn't shit, but I'll give you that. DeGale got Ward. But DeGale is a perfect name to bring up right now. Didn't James DeGale just drop his belt and scared of Utagi? Come over and get his ass whooped by Utagi? Jose Utagi? He dropped his belt. He doing what UK guys do. Drop their belt. Jermaine Taylor, come on, man. You bringing up Jermaine Taylor? He was losing on all cards in that fight. Jermaine Taylor was done. Kelly Pavlik has already put Jermaine Taylor dick in the dirt. Carl Froch, he was straight. He was straight. But he really lost to Andre Durrell, too. He really lost to Andre Durrell, too. You can say Carl Froch. Carl Froch got his ass whooped by Andre Ward. And talked all that shit and got his ass whooped. All that shit and got whooped. Oh, this motherfucker say Zab Judah and Devin Alexander. Get the fuck up out of here. Zab Judah was old. Carlos Baltimore, Floyd Mayweather, Casazulas already whooped him. And really, didn't Lucas Matisse beat him before that? And Devin Alexander was on the opiate addiction. You do better than that. Do better than that. Danny Garcia knocked Amir Khan clean the fuck out. Clean out. He was out. Hook, left. Good night, whatever you want to say. I don't know if Chris Aribrella beat Thomas Adamick, if that's what you're talking about. Prince Nazim beat Kevin Kelly. Ooh, didn't Kevin Cali have a couple losses? What happened when he fought Barrera? He lost and never was seen from again. He lost one time and gained 400 pounds. He got whooped on by Barrera one time. One time he got beaten, he quit. His whole life was shattered. It was over with. It was over with. It was over with. You know, he got whooped one time and he went into mental depression. Okay, Jeff Lacey. Oh, you want a hand clap? He beat Jeff Lacey. One of my favorite fights to watch. But who was Jeff Lacey? You talking about second? Tell me an all-time great fighter in their prime where UK guy come over here and whoop and won something. Tell me when they whooped the all-time, a long-time great fighter. Tell me when an Andre Ward got whooped by a UK guy. Tell me when a Floyd Mayweather got whooped by a UK guy. But I can tell you that Lennox Lewis came over here, got knocked out. I can tell you that. I can tell you Frank Bruno came over here and got knocked out 2 times. I can tell you that. I can tell you that James Toney, Punk, Chris Eubanks Sr., and motherfucking Nigel Benn to their face. I can tell you about that. And Anthony Joshua is going to be the next one in line. The next one in line. Get knocked the fuck out. What y'all going to be crying like when soccer or football? I don't watch that bull. I'm not even good in a sport like that. Y'all not even good in a sport like that, bro. That's motherfucking whooped in the one sport. You got, what's the motherfucker? What is his name? David Beckham? Oh, I bet you a dinner anyway you want to go. England gonna win the shit. You got lost to fucking Croatia. Fuck y'all lose to Croatia. That's all y'all motherfuckers do and got football fields over there. King of sucking soccer around. Y'all motherfuckers lost to Croatia. Them motherfuckers don't know what they got going on in Croatia. Y'all losing to Croatia. Y'all need to get some black people on the football field. Fucking lost to Croatia. Anthony Joshua will get knocked out. I hope you motherfuckers. I hope y'all have a fucking memorial for his ass when memorial out for his ass. What the fuck was that? Apocalypse or the other motherfucker? Doomsday. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's gonna be Doomsday in New England. No, old England. You know, y'all been getting y'all ass whooped ever since them motherfuckers left from over there and came over here. Y'all went over there to drag their ass back to England and fucking the motherfucking Indians and black fucking slaves whooped y'all ass and sent y'all back over to England. And y'all been protecting the queen ever since. Fuck up out of here. England, they all bums. They all bums. You know, Blood, what you talking about, Blood? Nigel Benn when he beat Gerald McClellan? That's one. They don't even know their fucking history. That's one of the major ones. U.S. lost to Trinidad and Tobago. Didn't Trinidad get his ass knocked out by Roy Jones? An old-ass Roy Jones. I got to respect you, CJ. About AJ, okay. And you make sure you show up here when fucking Wilder knocked his ass out. AJ couldn't even knock out Carlos Takam or Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker ain't half the man and half the boxer Deontay Wilder is. Joseph Parker, the single most overrated heavyweight out there, dog. Yeah, I heard about the Houston show, bro. Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, he said he go Honey Gun beat an undefeated Donald Curry. He was undisputed champion. I think it was the WBC and the WBA title. You know? WBC, WBA title, Honey Gun. He came over here. That shit didn't last long, I don't believe. That shit didn't last long at all. And we all do win. The reign don't last long. Y'all usually win to take y'all belts to go back home and go defend that shit. Only motherfucker I can say that need to do that shit was Felix Sturm. I believe Felix Sturm beat the shit out of Oscar De La Hoya and Oscar robbed Felix Sturm. See, I don't have no love for no fucking Oscar De La Hoya. I don't have no fucking love for Oscar De La Hoya. When he robbed Felix Sturm never came. He never left Germany again. He said, I'm robbing all you motherfuckers. I'm putting cases on all you motherfuckers that come to Germany. That nigga never left Germany again. You could blame Oscar Fishnet De La Hoya for that one. Felix Sturm held whatever belt he had over there. He did a fucking Chris John. See, Honey Gun got KO'd by Sterling and Mark Breland. You know what I'm saying? Y'all reign don't last long, dog. You know, y'all reign don't last long. Timothy Bradley went over there and whooped Junior Witter ass. You know, nobody know the fuck Timothy Bradley was at the time, but he whooped his ass, man. Stumped the fuck out of his ass out. Y'all sure took that fight. Oh, Timothy Bradley, he probably got 3 knockouts at the time. And he can't punch. He can't beat Junior Witter. Came over and whooped his ass. Got whooped. You know? And then y'all UK motherfuckers be claiming motherfuckers went from the UK too. Kazakhstan and Ukraine and all that shit in Russia, that ain't the UK. Y'all ain't part of the fucking Soviet. Ain't y'all around the Baltic Sea or some shit like that? That's y'all shit around that Baltic shit. You know, y'all can borrow the Irishmen too, because they can't fight no more neither. The Irishman can't fight no more neither. And if Conor McGregor get whooped by one of the motherfuckers in that octagon, oh, it's all gone. It's all bad. It's all bad. Y'all might as well bury y'all jaws, man. Cause y'all ain't shit but imitation over there. Y'all imitate our hip hop culture. You know, y'all imitate our swag. Y'all imitate our style. Y'all want to be y'all. Come on, man. We know AJ really want to. You know AJ really want to come to America. You know he want to come to America. He want to see what we wearing. He want to hear the American music. You know what I'm saying? He want to be cool, but he can't come to America for real. You think that sucker will walk down in Times Square in New York? You out your fucking mind. That motherfucker don't feel safe. We got guns and fucking knives and shit. You know? We got choppers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't. This ain't no camera on each motherfucking light like in the UK. It ain't cameras out there. They can see everything you doing. That's why you feel safe over there. Talking about, I was a big drug dealer in the UK. You ain't no fucking drug dealer. Motherfucker don't know what a quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick, I don't see is nothing. I've been ran up on that nigga myself, and I don't have no type of activity like that. They over there trying to perp, and Hat Man is just such the epic pussy, man. An epic pussy. A nigga that was clean down the middle most of the time, and now y'all here buck dancing for patriotism. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker sound like he from Jerk Chicken, Jamaica or some shit. That motherfucker, he migrated to the UK. You know? I'm sorry, but your hip hop. What is y'all got hip hop? What? I have never heard a fucking UK hip hop song, but Big Shaq. Big Shaq. What was the boy named Big Shaq? I don't want to hear none of you motherfuckers say any trap music, any bars. I'd rather listen to Lil Uzi Vert before I listen to y'all British accent talking about shit y'all know about. Just leave me Mark Morrison, Return to Max. Keep Craig David. Keep making shit like that. Ain't nobody listening to no motherfucking UK motherfucking spit. I ain't never heard them niggas come to battle rap. I ain't heard it on the radio. I ain't heard it on Sirius. I ain't never had my fucking YouTube playlist, my Pandora playlist, or Spotify or Apple Music play a UK fucking album. Never heard it. What y'all gonna be talking about? What are y'all talking about? Because y'all ain't carrying no fucking guns over there. Y'all got cameras and shit. Smash that like button if you haven't. What is y'all rapping about? You know, all y'all motherfucking y'all people over there trying to mimic our culture like everybody else. You know, they talk shit about the black culture. Before I move on to this Mungia shit, they talk shit about our culture, but they the first ones that sell out the hip hop shows over there. They the first ones that want to wear the shoes like us. The Asians, the first ones making fake ass Nike Reeboks and faking Robin jeans, whatever these faggot ass niggas wearing over here. You know. Motherfuckers, they want to be that shit, dog. Like, no, man, y'all come up with your own style, but y'all can't. Y'all can't come up with your own style because y'all don't have style. Y'all want to talk about Yanks and shit like that. Oh, you a Yank or Bullocks. Nobody talk like that and shooting snookers and darts and shit. Motherfucker playing 8-ball and shit. Motherfuckers don't do that shit. Motherfuckers been and ran over to the UK and did something. You know, been ran to the UK and fucked all y'all little bitches over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the sexy women in the UK one time for the one time. Hell yeah. Motherfucker Christian said, UK fuck a gun, we be shooting darts. They gonna be doing the motherfucking African things. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck up out of here, man. Fuck up out of here, man. Be the first one. Oh, you hip hop is dead. Well, y'all ain't never had hip hop. You ain't never had hip hop, man. Never had a hip hop song. I heard a motherfucker from Panama before I heard the UK. Out of your fucking mind, man. But Jaime Mungia, man, let's switch subjects, man. Jaime Mungia said that he wants to smoke with the Charlos. He said he fight both Charlos. He said Golovkin easy money. He said, I think he said what he said, Canelo easy money too. He feeling himself, dog. You know, I like young bull, man. 21 years old. And he talking and talk, but obviously Oscar De La Hoya is trying to close an American promotional deal with Jaime Mungia from Zeffner Boxing, man. So they trying to yeah, I like Craig David and Mark Morrison. Ain't he from the UK too? I ain't like them Spice Girls. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Now tell me what you want. Do you want to be my lover? Do you want to carry my chin? Because they going to carry AJ Chin off that bitch. They better have them damn UK. What's the motherfuckers from UK blood with the furry hat? Like the Nutcracker? They better have about 6, 7 ready to carry that big Oompa Loompa out the motherfucking ring. You know, but Jaime Mungia, man, said he want to smoke, though. He want to smoke. He want all the smoke. Jaime Mungia said he wants some of that smoke, a little bit of this smoke, and a little bit of that smoke. And he said he fight both for the Charlo brothers, man. But, you know, dudes be talking. He got to build the reputation up. You know, if anything, he not going to – I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Jamel is a better boxer. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Jamal just bigger. You know, but Jamel, like everybody look at the Austin Trout fight and act like it was the worst thing in the world. He just pressed for the knockout. If Jamel wanted to outbox anybody, he can outbox anybody at 54. Easy. But like I said, a lot of people don't know shit about boxing. A lot of people don't know shit about his background. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to pop up and talk about the Charlos when they got relevant. You know, before they was relevant, we was watching their fights. For real watching their fights. I mean, deep on the bar. Charles Moriarty, Demetrius Hopkins. I mean, Gabriel Rosado. Most motherfuckers don't even know he fought Gabriel Rosado. Most people started paying attention to the Charlos when he fought Vanis Monterosian and the other Charlo, quote unquote, disrespected what's guy's name? He disrespected Julian J. Rock Williams, but it's Julian J. Rock Williams that disrespected Charlo first, though. But people don't pay attention to that. You know, Mungia is an excellent fighter, man. It's just that for me, I think I would take my time. I would take my time with this shit. Liam Smith is a perfect fight, but what people don't know was he was trying to get an exception not to fight Liam Smith. He was trying to fight Carson Jones, the guy that beat up Kell Brook over here in Oklahoma. I think it was Oklahoma. He beat Kell Brook up. He was trying to fight him, but they said he had to fight Liam Smith. So, I mean, I think he's going to kill Liam Smith. If I'm him after Liam Smith fight, it depends on his weight because he say he really a middleweight. They say he really the middleweight though, but a good fighter. You know, I think he could beat a lot of people. I think he beat Jared Hurd. I legitimately think he could beat Jared Hurd. You know, he probably could beat Jamel. You never know, man. I mean, but you got to just really see because nobody really seen him versus elite competition though. You look invincible against guys that can't expose you. You know, you look invincible versus guys that's smaller like Saddam Ali. You look invincible versus guys that are limited like Liam Smith and just a stiff. You look good, but once you get in there with somebody that can do something, that got some fluidity and some movement and rhythm, some power, some speed, it's an interesting fight. Jaime Mungia got interesting rhythm. He got an interesting jab. He got an interesting lead left hook. He got an interesting right hand. He got a lot of things that he does well. But what happened when you have to face adversity? He hasn't faced adversity yet. So I can't give you a true assessment of his skills, of his overall intangibles. Not tangible. Tangibles are things you could touch. And like or things you really can like physically touch and see, you know. Intangible is his heart. You know, we don't know if he get knocked down or if the going get tough, will he quit? You don't know these things. Just because he's Mexican, it don't exactly mean that he ain't gonna quit. You know, a lot of people, you see guys in the ring that you never thought to get quit or outboxed. A lot of the guys, when they get exposed, can they make the adjustment? You know, and that's the problem. And that's another problem with a lot of boxers, a lot of prospects. You think they be invincible on one Saturday and then 3 months or 6 months down the line, or these boxers were 10 months down the line, you know, then they don't look so invincible. It's all about style. Some fighters can do shit that other fighters can't. Some fighter corners are better than other fighters' corners. You know, it depends on the corner. It depends on the fighter. Saddam Ali, that wasn't. I just by looking at the tape of Jaime Mungia and Saddam Ali, I could have told you that. You know, I should have told you. I could have told you. Excuse me, I was reading something. I could have told you that Jaime Mungia is gonna beat Saddam Ali. I was the first person to say that. Everybody else didn't look at the tape. When I started saying it, I was like, "Hey, go check this kid out. He can fight." Then everybody else started doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, he can fight. Yeah, hell yeah, he can fucking fight. When he finally beat Saddam Ali, anybody that just turned on the tape, and I watched like 5 or 6 of his fights, and I just said that motherfucker can fight. You know, I don't care if you can fight, you can fight. You know, motherfuckers say, "Oh, you're a pro black channel." I've been told y'all Josh Taylor can fight. I'm told y'all Jaime Mungia can fight. You know, I tell you that I think, you know, certain fighters are overrated. It's just the truth, Sam. You know, I think Jaime Mungia, man, I wouldn't be surprised if he wrecked everybody. But right now, you know, it'll be interesting to see who he signed with. Because after this fight next Saturday, he's a promotional free agent, American, U.S. style. Now, if he goes back to Mexico and take a couple voluntaries and defend his belt, and he come back, you know, later, I mean, that's his business. When he was fighting Carson Jones, he wanted to fight Carson Jones in his hometown, so it's understandable. Prime example: Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran too, yo. Yep. So it depends, man. Like, I mean, he could be a little bit young, man. It's all about adjustments, man. Can he? I mean, even about Charlo twins, you don't know. They've been more tested, but what up, Sean? You just don't know, man. Yeah, I seen what Charlo told him to watch himself, and people saying, well, the Charlo's been quiet. They got a fight coming up, man. At the Toyota Center, man. They got a fight at the Toyota Center, and that's going to be interesting to watch, man. It's very interesting to see how they fill out the place and who they fight, man. I'm trying to figure out who they going to fight, man, so I might drop a video, but for real, man, I'm going to do a Regis Progress and whoever the fuck he fight video. I'm going to do some film study tonight, so I should be able to drop the video tonight or in the morning, depending on how my night go, man. You know, yeah, I mean, to be honest, Sean, man, you know, Sean says that boy better stay in his lane before Charlo fuck him up, fuck his life up. I mean, the pup killer, Jamel Charlo, I call him the pup killer because he killed them young ass fighters. But I mean, we can't complain, man. If you want to fight, I mean, my only issue is when guys name drop. When we say name drop, we mean you just say their name, you say another fighter name, but you ain't got no intention on fighting them. You know, so I just don't want him name dropping and then to fight 2 or 3 years down the road. Fuck that. If you're going to say my name, we need to run it back right now. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all come in the building, man. Hit the like button. And make sure y'all share this shit, man. Share all this shit, man. All the channels you like, man. Not my channel in particular. Share that shit on Facebook or some shit. Share it in the boxing group, man. Share it. I don't give a fuck where you share that. Share it with your mama, grandma, daddy, auntie, sister, cousin, baby mama, baby sister, daddy, uncle, cousin, man. Share this shit, man. Get the word out here. Every time we drop a video or whatever somebody drops, share that shit, man. Just share it one place, man. It ain't like we passing the collection plate around and ask for $5, $10, $34 like Pastor Johnson and then going to the titty bar and making it rain. You know what I'm saying? So Demetrius Andrade going to fight Billy Joe Saunders? Hell no, you ain't been watching my videos, man. Fuck you, Hop. Say no. I don't know. He said on the corner, man, up, so we'll see how it happens, man. But yeah, man, Mungia, man, like I said, man, right now he don't have a reputation right now. You know, Jaime Mungia, he don't have a reputation. I mean, as far as, you know, is he really going to fight these guys? And it's a growing belief. If it's a growing belief that he would have fucked Triple G up. It's a growing belief because I don't think Triple G trained that hard for the Vaness fight. You know, seriously. So it'll be interesting. I expect him to beat Liam Smith. You know, Liam Smith ain't shit but a big ass stiff. You know, big beefy. What they call him, beefy. You know, he the big little brother. Callum Smith better than him, man. Yeah, Charlo's planning their future. This is Eric Jenkins. Charlos are planning their future fights. I think the Charlos and Spence are going to keep busy. Yeah, they should have just joined promotional companies. Really, it should have been Lions, Man Down Lions Only Promotions or something. They should have just did something in cohesion with each other. You know, and been a company together. But you know, black people usually don't network like that. They should have made one promotional banner. Started off Texas fights. And then go. A lot of these guys get these promotional. I'm gonna tell you the truth about this promotion shit. A lot of these guys get a promotional company not to promote other fighters. They get it. It's another way to put money in their pocket. Since you promoting to help promote the event, that's another cut you get for what you do outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? You know, so if you really want a real promotional company, they should network more and really get out there and try to promote their company, because that's another way you can bring money. You got to start small, doing small shows, and then you eventually can build up. No, I'm just talking shit, Hot Man. I'm just talking shit, bro. I'm just talking shit. Oh, yeah, go ahead and subscribe to K Black Boxing right here, man. Subscribe to. We need 5 more people, man. 5 more people. If you ain't doing shit, go ahead and hit K Black Boxing, NBA, poetry, comedy, entertainment. Go ahead and hit that. Go subscribe to his channel, man. Everybody subscribe. 5 more people. Make sure y'all subscribe to my brother, the Cali Enigma, too. He almost close to hitting the band. The band is 1,000. But also, Maurice Hooker, he formally turned down the World Boxing Super Series tournament. He's been promised, I don't know how to pronounce that guy, Alex Sadoso. He's been promised an Alex Sadoso fight. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that man's name. Well, him and Alex Sadoso, the winner is going to fight Jose Ramirez. So, either way, if he beats Alex and he beats Jose Ramirez, he had 2 belts. Maurice Hooker just caught a DUI. Was it yesterday morning, 2 in the morning. He caught a DUI where the cop car, tailed him, pulled him over. He hit another cop car, who hit another cop car, who hit a construction truck. 2 cops was hospitalized, and no major injuries. And he only had $1,500 bail. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he get his situation together, and he gonna be fighting. And it's gonna be like a Red River rivalry. They're gonna be fighting in Oklahoma. Top Rank gonna put the fight on. He said, I go to Oklahoma to fight Alex Sadoso or whatever the guy's name is. I said, boy, you a fucking fool. Top Rank about to run off on the plug twice. They about to strip that nigga Maurice Hooker ass naked. He ain't gonna have no belt to hold up his motherfucking shorts. They about to play him. They about to rob Maurice Hooker blind. He better be fighting for at least 1-5. Anything less than 1-5, man, you a fucking fool, man. Anything less for 1-5, man. Maurice Hooker better at least get a meal and a half out the deal, man. Because he about to go gift rack. He might as well wrap that fucking belt up right now and hand it to Top Rank, and then they send it back when they get their new the champion, send it back when he get his belt. Because Jose Ramirez is fighting the Antonio Orzaco kid. I don't know him, but I heard he had trouble making weight. Make sure y'all smash that like button too when y'all walk up in this house. So he fighting him, and I don't know, man. What the fuck is Frankie Gomez at, man? I like Frankie Gomez. That motherfucker fight. But Hooker about to sell his belt, man. So, God bless Maurice Hooker, man. He's a fucking, that boy's a dummy. He's a fucking dummy, dog. I just want to know, do these fighters know the history what's going on? Do they just hear what their management tell them? Because do the fans know more about the inner workings of some of these companies, than the fighters? That's a real question, dog. That's a real question, dog. Because he about to go hand that belt right over to Bob Arum. He ain't getting no fucking. And if he beat Alex, it's gonna be a rematch clause in for the fucking challenger. And Maurice Hooker ain't that good, dog. Maurice Hooker, he ain't that good. But he went over there and beat that. Well, that's another one. He went over there and beat Terry Flanagan ass. Beat the brakes off Terry. Motherfucker Terry came in that bitch looking like a ghost. He went out that bitch looking red as a motherfucker. He looked like a red fucking free slushy at 7-Eleven yesterday. Beat the piss out his ass. Another motherfucker we put in the dirt over there. You know what I'm saying? Another motherfucker. Terry Flanagan then Terry Flanagan left the division real quick when Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia was coming. Real quick, fast, in a hurry. He left. Terry Flanagan ran up out the lightweight division and ran right into Maurice Hooker and got his ass whooped. I got you, fam. He ran right into that motherfucker Maurice Hooker and got his ass whooped, man. That shit was funny as a motherfucker, man. oh, I'm gonna move up to 140 and vacate my belt. I don't want to fight Lomachenko, or I don't want to fight Lomachenko. Motherfucker moved up. Maurice Hooker came to the UK. He came to England. No pinky up while he drinking, sipping tea. Came and whooped his ass. When Terry Flanagan was like, damn, I thought my people was gonna give me the decision. See, y'all United Coochies, then y'all didn't open this up. When I say United Coochie, I don't mean the whole UK. I mean them fake ass fanboys, man. I ain't got a problem with the real UK, man. Battle Rifle, what's up?
No, you talking about the ones who actually know shit and who ain't hoeing for Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, you heard your boy Maurice Hooker giving up that belt. He's selling his belt after getting a DUI. He gonna need all that fucking money. Gonna go to motherfucking legal fees. Bob Arum gonna front him the sack. He gonna get his. I mean, this nigga he's stupid, dog. And then I want to say this. I want to say this about that motherfucker too, man. Maurice Hooker is a bitch ass nigga, man. I'm gonna say that right now. I only say that Maurice Hooker because you talked all that shit about Regis Progress, how you want to fight him, how you ducked him, and you already had a deal in place. You already knew you wasn't in the World Boxing Super Series tournaments, man.
Yeah, that's for real. You can tell that, but I said this. I already knew that too, man. Here's the thing, though. This motherfucker hit a police car, man. He hit a car that hit multiple police cars. This dude maybe doing some jail time, man. So he about to go get this money, pay off all these fees. He gonna have shit left.
But his bond was only $1,500. How the fuck was that? Man, you hit a cop car.
Idea, man.
Hey, when you hit a cop car, we dead. Your nigga ass is dead.
Hey, he must have known the cop, or maybe he's friends with the police department or some shit like that. And I have no fucking clue how this dude got away with that shit, man. Because normally you do. How the fuck you get $1,500? He must have promised that he paid for all that shit. He said, I got this big fight. You guys can take my entire purse. That's the only thing I can think of. The only thing I can think of. He would have been off into the World Boxing Super Series and going around, and he would have ended up making more money. But he was going to get knocked out anyway, so he going to lose this fucking fight anyway. So he probably getting paid to take a dive. So maybe Bob Arum offering him a little bit extra money, kicked a little bit more money in there, paying him to take a dive. And then he's gonna hold the WBA and the WO hostage, and we ain't gonna ever get no undisputed at 140.
Hell no, they're gonna get 2 belts.
Yeah, because Jose Ramirez and Alex Saucedo, they're gonna actually end up fighting each other, and I think Saucedo gonna whoop Ramirez's ass when they do match up, man. And then he'll have 2 belts, and then Bob Arum will prevent him from going to go fight the other competition, even though Alex Saucedo. He will. If you say, listen, he got a whole different mentality than this bitch ass Jose Ramirez. Alex Saucedo actually want to fight the other guys. Jose Ramirez, he talks shit after he know that there's no chance for him to fight Regis Prograis or Josh Taylor.
That'd be a close fight. I ain't sure I'm gonna pick Alex's. I don't know, Sedados. I don't know, man. That's a close fight because Sedados ain't got no motherfucking defense neither.
He don't have no defense. It's gonna look just like this last fight he had.
It's gonna be a good fight though. At least it's a good fight. It's top rank. I don't know about the shit they've been putting on lately.
No, they don't have no top notch fighters. I wouldn't say that Alex Saucedo's a good fighter. I ain't never said no shit like that. I just said I think he'll beat the old coward ass Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez says it like said he a straight up hoe bitch, man. I mean it's sad, man. The way
See, he can get away with it because nobody know the fuck he is for real.
Facts. Cause I said like his motherfuckers like, cause I had motherfuckers like, oh, he'll whoop him. I said, he'll whoop who? I said, why don't he fight him then? He said, well, he got obligation. He ain't got shit. That motherfucker did everything he could to avoid the fight. Did you see what Bob Arum doing? It's canceling purse bid and shit. Dude never responded back after that. He was talking all this shit on Instagram, man. That's some. I'm gonna say this, man. That's some gay dudes on Instagram, man. Some of y'all motherfuckers on Instagram come in there. Don't even know who the motherfucking fighter is. Talking shit just because he's the same ethnicity as you. You know what I mean? That don't mean shit. You should act like you should talk about the motherfuckers. The bitch, it's sad because we black. We'll say something bad. We'll talk shit about a black fighter who's acting like a hoe with no hesitation. But I swear, man, it's like some of these Latinos, man, who will side by a fucking Mexican guy just because you're Mexican, just because he's Mexican. If he's a hoe bitch, he's a hoe bitch. I don't give a fuck what ethnicity he is. If he cannot conduct himself like a champion, wanting to fight the best, you should call him out. Who gives a fuck what ethnicity he is, man? You know what I'm saying? He don't want to fight Regis Prograis. And if you think he could beat Regis Prograis, then you're a motherfucking idiot who don't know shit about boxing and ain't watched this shit. Matter of fact, he's already defeated by Regis Prograis. That fight wouldn't last that long, in my opinion, because he's scared to death of him. You look at his whole face, because we were laughing. Matter of fact, that video you sent to me, man, I watched that shit, and you were sitting there laughing too, because it's like, man, this motherfucker got no confidence at all when it comes to Regis Prograis, man.
He couldn't even look in the camera with a straight face, dog.
No, not whatsoever, man. They said, oh, this dude is definitely a coward, man. So it's not just Bob Arum. Bob Arum probably spoke to him and saw that he was a bitch and said, all right, man, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna get you out of this. Don't even worry.
He probably told him not. I mean, he wasn't gonna fight that motherfucker no way, man. That shit was because the Ramirez and Mine wasn't even supposed to be for the title. The winner of Ramirez and Mine and the winner of Progress and Ndongo was supposed to fight for the title. They pulled a fast one right there. That man,
Don King got that shit set up because Don King the one got yeah. And that's what helped up Bob Arum ass, because Bob Arum don't have that kind of relationship with the WBC. That was a Don King move. So I say this about Don King. Don King may not have no fighters anymore, but that motherfucker could give you opportunities, man. Well, I tell you this, like Don King can get motherfuckers some opportunities that they have no idea that they can get.
Hadley,
I'm not recommending
Charles Hadley. He deserved that title shot versus Charlo. Right. He got on that shot. Bermain Savard didn't do shit for his whole fucking career.
What's that about Charles? I'm tripping like a motherfucker. Not him, but Bermain Savard is one of them. And then let's talk about the fight with Triple G and oh my god, what's his name again? The fucking Varnas Martyr. This motherfucker get motherfuckers big fights. He gets his fighters big fights. Yeah, I mean, it may not tell him what kind of cut he get from you though.
Man, that motherfucker they said Vinance made $250,000. That motherfucker probably took home $50K. He took home $50K, dog.
Yeah, because this is where, in my opinion, that I don't know why I brought up Charles Martin, but that's what I said. If Deontay Wilder was with Don King, he wouldn't have no money, but he would have got that fight with Charles Martin. I really believe that shit.
Yeah, Al Heyman ain't serving up none of his fighters. You know, he gonna get them the best opportunity. Al Heyman created fucking anti Joshua. Truth be told,
facts.
Chris Ray, he created that shit, man. But I mean, at the end of the day, you can't tell your man not to take $7 or $6.5 million. You know what I'm saying?
You can't. He's doing what he's supposed to do as an advisor. His job is to make sure that his fighters get the biggest payday as possible, man. And you can't get mad at him for him. He's not a promoter. He's conducting himself as an advisor, as a financial advisor. That's what he's doing. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, actually. I know people get frustrated, but he's actually not a promoter. Go ahead.
Hey, Charles Martin had niggas believing he was going to win, dog. I looked at one interview he did. I said, that nigga acting. I said, that motherfucker acting. That motherfucker. I said it right, but it was at the weigh-in when Shannon Briggs pulled up on David Hay. He was saying, I walked there, he was just talking shit about. I said, that nigga acting, dog. He over here playing a role for a check.
No, but he did play a role for a check, but I saw it first. If you go back and remember, though, AJ was very hesitant at first. He wasn't sure of himself at first. That motherfucker's like, oh, he may actually be kind of tough. I may have fucked up. Because AJ wants guaranteed. He wants to be for certain that he can win that fight. And he had some little hesitancy. He was actually hesitant against Joseph Parker, man. I'm like, this nigga is a bitch. That's when I'm watching this dude. His whole behavior is hoish, bro. AJ, he is not a confident dude whatsoever.
Yeah, about that Charles Martin shit, I text Colossal Sports TV. I'm like, man, this nigga acting. He was like, man, how you know, man? I was like, man, that nigga acting, dog. They hit me back after he got knocked out. He's like, you were trying. I said, I could just tell, man. I just know when niggas acting and when motherfuckers for real and not real. No.
He was paid to not get up.
I don't know. I thought he got up and then they counted him out on his feet. He got stopped on his feet.
Right.
I think that's what I think Black Fight Fan was saying, or somebody was saying he got stopped on his feet. I think he got stopped on his feet. He got up. And then they waved the shit up. He got up though. He did get up. He got up and they waved it off. See, AJ don't knock motherfuckers out. He get technical.
No, he don't. He gets stoppages, bro. But he got up I thought he could have got up faster than that though, man. I don't know what you thought. I thought he could have got up a lot faster.
That motherfucker was laughing and shit. That motherfucker like, man, I just need this check, man. Where the fucking check at? Where the fucking check at, dog? Where the check at, though? I went from scoring a knockout because the nigga blew his knee out to 7 million. Shit, nobody heard of me before the knee thing.
The one of the few fights. Well, there was a couple of fights, but one of the few fights where I thought the stoppage was real. I thought Dillian White's stoppage was legit. I thought that, of course, I also thought that the Klitschko fight. I thought that stoppage was legit. I thought Klitschko was fucked up.
Klitschko, but he didn't knock out Klitschko. It was a technical stoppage again.
Yeah, it wasn't technical, but I thought Klitschko was getting fucked up. But I know a lot of people think that Klitschko took a dive too.
I ain't seen it with that a few times because there ain't no fucking way you hurt a motherfucker and you don't punch for 3 or 4 rounds. It was at least 3 or 4 rounds that he didn't pull the trigger in that fight.
That's factual.
Anthony Joshua was tired, too much muscle, he couldn't do shit.
That Carlos Takam stoppage is one of the worst things I've seen, bro. An absolute fucking joke.
Yeah, it was a joke, but that motherfucker was gonna lose regardless, man.
No, he was gonna lose, but my problem is losing. Here's the thing: AJ was gassed out. I mean, he wasn't gonna come back and win, but it's all about they stopped that fight to try to keep that knockout streak going. That's why
that motherfucker was punching that nigga with everything. He wasn't going nowhere. Anthony Joshua is, how can I say it, man? It's like these niggas will fake subs that pay for their subs and they look strong, but when you actually see they live stream, they numbers, they weak. It's like Joshua. He got strong subs on the outside. He's strong, but when he get the physical confrontation, the nigga he ain't got no real strength.
Nah, that's when you look at AJ, man. You look at AJ like this dude got to have severe punching power, and you look at him like his punching power ain't even all that, man.
The Tim Bradley of heavyweights. Look like a Greek guy, but punch like a motherfucking butterfly.
Man, I tell you, this whole dude career is fake, man. Like I keep telling people, man, you watching the way AJ going, man. Like I said, what he's trying to do, man. When he said that, he meant that shit. When he said, "I will fight Deontay Wilder when I am the best position to win," man. And he meant that shit, man. So all this whole thing is conjecture, man. This is all acting going on right now with AJ and Eddie Hearn. AJ only talks shit when he feels like the Wilder fight isn't close to happening. When he thinks the Wilder fight's about to happen, he goes into a bunker. That motherfucker don't talk. He don't want to fight Wilder, man. This dude ain't never wanted to fight Wilder. Only time he gonna want to fight Wilder, once he see Wilder slow down, he start like, that's what he gonna be like I was saying earlier. He's like, I tell you what, no, I'm not ready to fight Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder and I sitting, he's 39 years old. I've been waiting a long time to fight him. You know, he's such a coward. He won't fight me. He won't fight me whenever I want. No, so the dude, everything he does, his whole goal is to try to go away from me. And I've been saying it a long time. I've been waiting to fight him. You guys know I wanted to fight him earlier. Like politics got in the way. But you know one thing come for sure, for certain. One thing for certain is that I'm going to knock Deontay Wilder out. Deontay Wilder now, Stark, once you come out of retirement, come face me. I'm ready for you now. I've been ready for you. I've been waiting.
You sound just like that punk ass nigga. I swear, man, if y'all see that motherfucker in the streets of New York, man, y'all better do something. Y'all better throw an egg at that motherfucker, a bottle of water, hit him up there with a Louisville slugger upside his head. I swear to God, I wish I could be there, dog.
Hey, man, hey, watch him. Hey, you don't know. I'm saying he gonna be, but he may dip anywhere in the United States of America just to try to avoid Wilder. So that'd be funny if he ended up in Detroit, bro.
Man, no, that nigga, that's the last.
They gonna sit here and take off work to go try to interview that dude, bro.
Nah, I'm coming in that bitch with something else than the camera. I'm coming with something else than the them niggas would never come here. They never come here. They talking about Leeds. They talking about Leeds is tough, motherfucker. Please, we make Leeds look like fucking Pleasantville, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
fuck up out of here.
I'm so sick of that bum ass nigga, bro. I swear.
Bob Ehrman, hey, Bob Ehrman, hating ass motherfucker, man.
Facts.
That motherfucker told Pacquiao, warns him about being his own promoter. Let me tell y'all this. Manny Pacquiao, what's up, a Blue Blood Sport? Manny Pacquiao is not a top-ranked fighter, man. Manny Pacquiao is no longer a ranked fighter.
Right.
He's no longer top. Top rank is only handling the TV distribution to America. You know.
But didn't he block? He blocked. Yeah, he blocked. Didn't he block? He blocked his distributions here, right?
No, it's on the ESPN Plus app.
ESPN Plus. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I heard it.
It come on at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Let me inform people. It come on at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I believe Progress and T.O. Lopez come on about 8, 7, 8. So T.O. Lopez talking cash shit.
Bob Arum gonna try to make. You know what's gonna happen? The winner of this fight, Bob Arum gonna try to see if he can get one of them dudes to fight Terrence Crawford, man. Now Lucas Matisse said he would fight them dudes. You know what I mean?
And Pacquiao not doing it. He said today that he said today to LA Times that Pacquiao might fight Lomachenko in November, December.
Yeah,
because you know why he doing that, right? Because he don't want Lomachenko to go on that ESPN Plus app.
Right.
Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all walk in. You know, or he gonna fight the Pedraza and Beltran winner. That's another shitty ass fight. Like I said this earlier. All the shitty ass fight needs to go on the ESPN Plus app, dog.
No, facts, bro.
I don't want to see fucking Pedraza fight Ray Beltran. And I like Pedraza's style. You know what I'm saying? I like Ray Beltran. But that's not a main event fight, dog. Just cancel the whole card, man. Put that bitch on Tecate TV.
That's the undercard.
Or HBO Latino. Yeah. Now, that's too much of an undercard for Bob Arum. Bob Arum like playing his undercard fighters $30,000 a piece.
I know.
The motherfuckers be, man. Nigga, Jose Benavidez.
He's trying to promote these fighters to try to make it look like that Lomachenko going to beat some credible fighter. Lomachenko going to walk through either one of them clowns, bro. And miss it. It's not a competitive fight for Lomachenko. Lomachenko going to beat either one of them dudes easy. If it's Beltran, he wins a 12-round decision. He may actually stop Pedraza possibly, but I mean, it ain't like
Pedraza look all slick and shit, but he be getting hit too damn much, nigga. Tank dog walked his ass. In this last fight, he got hit way too much by old boy.
Facts, man. And I thought at times Pedraza had an opportunity to get stopped in that last fight. So yeah, I think Pedraza, man, he's a knockout waiting to happen, bro. Waiting to happen. For real, man. So that's the way
and then basically he just moved up in weight and shit.
Right.
Couple fights ago.
Yeah, he did. Tank beat the shit out of him, man. That was really
I ain't gonna lie, I picked Pedraza in that bitch though. I thought Tank was too young, man. I know Pedraza had a fight with Edna Cherry before that. I picked Pedraza, dog. I ain't going front. Like I said, I never faked the funk about fights that I picked wrong. But Tank went in there and went to work. And people say, K Black, I sent you one. People say that Tank can't box. Where do people get that shit from?
Yeah, that's some bullshit too. Tank is very, very skilled, man. Here's the thing though, Tank ain't even reached his ceiling yet.
Man, that nigga ain't even. He probably ain't even reached his floor yet. Real shit.
Man, ain't no telling how good Tank gonna be, man. And that's why you see the Oscar De La Hoya, wetting his pants and shit like that, fantasizing about him. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit like that. No,
that's why Floyd Mayweather keep trying to make amends with his ass.
He need to. He should have never got in a situation where they were enemies anyway. That's your top line fighter, dude. That's your golden ticket, fool. You want to be in the promoter? You want to be promotion again? You sat there and got you a top shelf fighter. Why the hell would you be treating that dude like the golden goose?
He was. I guess he got tired of that nigga.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
I'm house and everything.
Because even though Eddie Hearn is a clown, you know what I mean. I do believe Eddie Hearn would treat him like the golden goose if he was over there with him, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like he had to have everybody thinking Lomachenko was ducking Tank. I sent the offer to Bob Arum and all this. Shout out to Matt Valentine for the super chat. Keep grinding, CJ family. Don't look back. Keep the boxing. I'm gonna tell you this shit right. Go ahead.
Sporting icons and Hat Man. Both them dudes will become Tank Davis fans overnight. You feel like, oh, he's fantastic now. Because it's funny how that's what they do. Whoever's tied to Eddie Hearn, so they like Danny Jacobs like they've been liking him the whole time. Yeah, I never gave a shit about Danny Jacobs.
Nobody ever gave a shit about Danny Jacobs, man. Because remember, Danny Jacobs was favored to beat put up K Block in the building. He was favored to beat Pirog. Motherfuckers forget that shit when he had the braids. He was supposed to beat that was his coming out party. That was his his step into stardom, and Pirog knocked his ass out.
He's supposed to get a title in that fight, man. He's supposed to get a title in that fight, and like you said, he'll get knocked the fuck out in that fight, man.
Well, he got knocked out in New York too. And truth be told, Sergio Martinez would have boxed circles around his ass if he didn't get cancer. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he came back and he fought strong. I thought he beat Triple G. I was in the house that night. I thought he beat him.
He beat Triple G. He did.
Yeah, he beat him.
But here's the thing, like I said, though, them dudes only like him. So I see, like, I get cats like UK trolls talking about Danny Jacobs. Oh, you only like Danny Jacobs because he signed with Eddie Hearn. If he wasn't with Eddie Hearn, you wouldn't give a shit about it.
Danny Jacobs ain't got fans in Brooklyn.
You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying, man.
Hey, look, I went to see Bronner the week before that, dog. My nigga, dog. I got pictures, dog. Like, bitches everywhere, dog. Like, nigga, the shit was like a club. The whole Barclays Center was filled out, dog. And that nigga Danny fought the next week, dog. That bitch only did 6,000 plus people in attendance.
Here's the sad thing, though. So Wilder and Broner can fill that motherfucker up. Neither one from Ohio and the other one from Alabama. They can fill it up. But the nigga who lived, his Blue Bloods told me that Danny Jacobs can walk home. Danny Jacobs lives 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away from the Barclays Center. Can walk there. And he couldn't sell out the motherfucking arena. How fucking terrible is that?
Hey, him and Jarrell Miller fought on that card, too. Him and Jarrell Miller fought on the damn card, too.
Jarrell Miller. He said Jarrell Miller could walk there, too. He said Jarrell Miller could walk there, too. He said Jarrell Miller could walk there, too.
Hey, we was watching that shit on Corey Lee shit. We was going live and shit. With me, you, and Sandy Walden and shit. That shit was funny as hell, dog. Like Miller got it, though, man. Like, legitimately, because you know he could take a kick to the face. He got a chin. If he just learned to punch and turn over his punches, dog, Miller would be a fucking problem because the nigga carried 300 pounds, dog.
He can throw a lot of punches.
That stamina. If he could just take some of that and just turn it to technique and turn his hands over, he could punch. No way a nigga that solid 300 pounds can't punch.
But it's hard.
Dude, he can't punch though. It's proven, man. That dude can't punch for shit, man. Like for real, like, he can do punch output. He can't do that.
He still got a kickboxing stand a lot of times. You can watch his feet.
I think it's technique because Lippiax Lippiax a kickboxer too. Yeah. He got them same stupid ass feet.
Yeah, exactly, man. He said, watch his feet.
But shit, Vitaly Klitschko is a kickboxer. Vitaly Klitschko is a kickboxer. He's one of the fucking shit. Klitschko's one of the best. Like, you know what I mean? And his era.
But he couldn't punch neither. He wasn't punching like Vladimir. He wasn't knocking motherfuckers for. He was more technically sound though with his punch. He was more technically sound. He had a better chin, and you know what I mean. He was able to piece motherfuckers up. He beat the fuck out of you and to beat you into submission.
Basically, South Trey had a better chin than when he began fucked up, but he was kickboxing.
If you confuse them Klitschko brothers together, that'd be the greatest of all time, probably, dog.
I know.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't lost. Shit.
Vitaly's chin and heart versus and take Vladimir's power. Yeah, they'd been devastating, bro.
Hell yeah, that nigga. You heard people talk about how Vladimir Klitschko hit you.
Throwing Deontay Wilder's athleticism, bro. Imagine that kind of heavyweight.
Big Baby Miller, athlete too, dog. That fat ass nigga should have been playing for the Giants, dog. He picked the wrong fucking sport. That fat ass nigga should have been playing for the Giants.
Yeah, he a football player for real, man. He a football player.
Hell yeah, that motherfucker could have been a tight end or some shit. Antonio 8 Gates. Antonio 8 Gates. Hey man, my man's in the Smoke City Mavcast asked me yesterday. I can't remember his name, man. He want me to reach out to Jalen Rose. I'm gonna reach out to Jalen. I got some connections, man, and see if we can get him to set something up with Anthony Joshua or something, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might start doing interviews, man. I might start doing them, man. I might kind of target a few guys, man. See who won't. I would think about getting Devin Haney on, man. I would like to. I would, even though I get Devin Haney, but I like to see you get some cats out of your area, man. Yeah, I could. I was supposed to go to. It's good though, man. Listen, you got a couple cats out there, so I would like to see you get Clarissa Shields, man. That's why I really would. If you can find a way to get her,
I wouldn't mind interviewing myself, man. Seriously, man. I like Clarissa Shields.
Man, you can get her, man. Come on, that's the one.
She way north of me though, bro.
Yeah, man. If you can find out how to get that, even if you don't have to drive to her, if you can find a way, even if you can get a call, you can find a way to get some type of connection to her. I think that's a dope interview. You know, Colossal Sports TV got all that shit. You know, we got connections to the Durrells though. Okay. So they know Clarissa Shields, like legitimately. Like, you got plenty of interviews with Andre and Anthony, plenty of them. So that ain't no issue to get her on. Yeah, I might mind.
That's what. Are you from there? That's where you from? Boston, Cleveland. Yeah. You from that area? Okay. All right.
Detroit.
That's cool, bro.
I wonder how good David Tua would be in this era. That motherfucker be TBE. He'd be going around.
David Tua, man, David Tua would be. I'm gonna be totally honest. You know what I mean? I love boxing, man. I just love watching this shit like that. But we have seen the best that came through already, man. Everybody that we see now is just you know what I mean? It's just kind of like putting like the icing on the cake. We already seen the cake already build up. You know what I mean? We already seen everything. We already seen some of the best fighters already, man. So
no, you know who would really would have this era boring is Larry Holmes. He just completely outclassed.
Man, kill motherfuckers, dude.
That motherfucker beat these niggas with his jab. Motherfucker would beat motherfuckers with his jab. David Tua, man. He probably look at his mama every day and smack the fuck out of her ass. She's still alive. You fucking had me in the wrong era. Wow. Look at this nigga Deontay Wilder.
I be a Bucci, another one too, bro. I could be a Bucci if he could have stayed out of jail. Would also dominate his ass. Boy
about to get out in a couple years. Michael second to none. I know he was a middleweight, super middleweight though. He got caught for dope. He got a dope charge.
I remember him.
I was looking at him. He was sweet. Cool. He was sweet. You know, James Toney came back and knocked him out though. He was outboxing James Toney.
That's another one who could dominate right now. James Toney. He cleaned out this whole division, bro. James Toney cleaned out the whole division.
No, hell no.
And them motherfuckers say, I'm about to say it was. They say James Toney said he played college football. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I
remember he told me that because I had no idea either, man.
Yeah, I was reading the interview. He said I was with my college.
Yeah, he told me he walked around like about 215 or something like that.
Yeah, some shit said 210, 215 or some shit like that. And he said that he slows down the middleweight. He said that was his biggest mistake in his career. He should have been fighting the heavyweight the whole time.
That's probably the reason why. We was swelled up to 200 pounds overnight. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he was in the
He was doing that shit. Yeah, he was doing that shit.
I didn't know that, man. I never would have known. He was saying like he just couldn't squeeze down no more, bro. Like for real, because you got to think about it. He just went straight from like super middleweight to like heavyweight and shit. Like it wasn't like between and nothing. It was crazy, man.
Hey, and when he kind of made a bit of an easy transition. I mean, he was making easy work of them motherfuckers, bro.
He was though, bro. He got better. Believe it or not, I know it sounds crazy. He got better as he got rounder, bro. Like for real, as he got bigger, bro, he got like better, man.
He just leaned up on the ropes and outclassed them dudes, bro.
Right.
They could
China punch. Shout out them dudes, man.
I mean, look at them uppercuts. Would be sweet off the ropes, man. He be leaning across the ropes, saving energy, landing uppercuts, just scoring, just watching head snap back. I'm like, look at this motherfucker. This motherfucker's so skilled over the rest of these dudes. Yeah, James Toney could have been a dominant heavyweight, man.
He should have been there.
Man, if that dude could have just controlled his weight, man, as good as he was, if he truly just could have controlled his weight, I'm telling you, man, James Toney could have, man, I'm telling you, he would have been up there, would have been mentioned like all time greats. Man, he's a great fighter, you know, in my opinion. Anyway, but
he only had 31 amateur fights.
Hey,
that movement though, like how did he get that? Because it was like more, because you know he did a shoulder roll too, but you know like Floyd when. It's a big difference. Like he was just like so natural, man. Like it was just like so fluid.
He had a better shoulder roll than Floyd.
Hell yeah, wait, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He only had 31 fights, and he was able to do all.
Listen to this real quick, dog. I'm looking up his biography. It says Toney he excelled at both football and amateur boxing and became a scholarship. He got a scholarship to Michigan State. In Western Michigan, he blew that opportunity at University of Michigan's training camp when he became involved. Involved in an altercation with Deion Sanders. According to Toney, during the tryout, he and Sanders got into a conversation and exchanged words, which escalated to the point where Toney hit Sanders.
I know. He whipped Deion Sanders' ass. You know he whooped Deion Sanders' ass.
Then it said it was then that Toney realized that he was not a team player and decided to focus on this shit funny as hell, dog. I'm gonna put the article link in the description, dog, so I can feed.
You could have said James Toney on that gridiron, man. If he didn't smack the fucking curry activated juice out of Deion Sanders' head, man, we could have seen him on the damn gridiron, man.
Yeah, that's what he had. He had that deep on Jerry curl too. That's glistening.
Hey, Mr. Boxing today, what's going on, family? He in the building. I'm pretty sure he already knew that shit. Hell, hey, dog, man, I know Deion Sanders thinking today, like, oh, okay, that's an understandable L right there. Hey, Deion, hey, Daddy, you ever got your ass whooped? Hell no. What about James Hope? That nigga was a trained killer. That don't count.
I don't know why I don't know why this makes me think of the time when Michael Jordan, I guess he had got into it. There was a restaurant, and he got into it with Mike Tyson. Man, they said Michael Jordan was about ready to shit on himself, bro.
It was funny. Who was Holly Berry cheating? Who was Robin Givens cheating on Mike Tyson with? And he caught his ass with the Brad Pitt.
It was Brad Pitt, bro.
Oh, that shit was funny.
Yeah, Brad Pitt was scared. Yeah, Brad Pitt was shook, my nigga. Shook.
Like nigga, like you know you fucking she fucking Mike Tyson, nigga. Like he was playing with. He said they was coked up. Didn't he say that shit on his play? He said they both was coked up or some shit. Him and Rodman.
That don't mean shit, bro. You should know better. Your ass.
He would have sobered up. He would have sobered up real quick.
Man, bro, I heard his interview one time with Fat Joe, man. He said it was him and Big Pun. They went to like a club in New York or whatever. And he said if the bouncer was big as fuck, he's like, man, the bouncer was tripping. They was like, man, you know what I mean? They didn't want to let him in the club and shit. And they was tripping or whatever. And Fat Joe was like, man, this is going to have to leave. But Big Pun wasn't happening. He was like, man, fuck that. We finna go in this damn club. So he's like, all these bouncers started surrounding them or whatever, man, talking shit. And they was like, man, let's get the fuck out of here. He said, man, Fat Joe, Big Pun, fuck these motherfuckers. Let's kick their ass. And he said, turned around, it was Mike Tyson that said this shit, man. He said, the bouncer started running this shit.
And did y'all see the Drink Champions they did? I don't know if y'all watched Drink Champions with Noriega, Capone and Nori. He did an interview with the Locks, and they talking about the time that Mike Tyson tried to basically rape Eve and shit. He said, stop. Yeah, it's on Drink. Like, go watch Drink Champions good as hell. So when they be smoking and drinking weed, when they be smoking weed and drinking, they be just sitting out interviewing people and shit. And they had the Locks there and shit. And they started talking about the story about how he was about to just rape Eve right in front of him. He was just talking. He was like, that was about the I eat your kids Tyson stage. That motherfucker say, that nigga Styles P was like Sheik Luke was willing to take a punch for Eve. That nigga Sheik Luke was like, I don't remember that shit. I remember that shit. I mean, go. But Eric Jenkins in the super chat, appreciate it. Yo, CJ, Callie, and the others, great.
Now, Mike Tyson just spooked all kind of motherfuckers, bro.
Boxing and Cali Enigma, man. Tony versus Peter 1, Barkley and Classics. Yeah, man, I like both of the. I think it was two of the James Tony and Samuel Peters. That was a good fight. The motherfucker, this heavyweight shit, man. I don't know what that is.
Samuel Peters stamina, man. Well,
that nigga still fighting.
Yeah.
I heard he is, bro. It's unbelievable.
That motherfucker.
Believe it or not, I think Pulev's last fight was against him, man. If I'm not mistaken, you know, Pulev hasn't fought, I don't know how long, but I think that was his last fight. Was actually Samuel Peters, man.
Man, it used to be some straight heavy. It used to be some. It was. I mean, you got Tony and Vander Holyfield. That was a straight fight. I mean, where did all this shit just, man? Good heavyweight fights. Like niggas was Joshua and Klitschko was epic. It was the greatest fight. I'm like, man, I see some great ass fucking heavyweight fights.
I'm gonna tell you a good fight that was surprising. Remember when Tommy Morrison fought George Foreman? He actually outboxed George Foreman. I was actually surprised by that, man, because George Foreman, you know, had upset some other younger guys and shit like that. And I was surprised. Tommy Morrison actually has some skill set. He actually has skills.
Yeah, his son just fought on the undercard over in Oklahoma. They say he looked that good.
I didn't know that Tommy Morrison had a son fighting.
Yeah, he fighting. That motherfucker got a neck. He like, what, 11-0 or some shit? Like that. Yep. Motherfucker, yeah, man, I miss good heavyweight ass. Montel Griffin gave him problems, and of course, Roy Jones. I thought the McCullum fights were close. Tony was impeccable defense. A lot of times, like we said, a lot of that shit, a lot of his problems came because weight. Even Michael Nunn was outboxing James Tony.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit came from weight. He, like he said before, he said, I've been fighting. He said, he'd been fighting too much, man. He had been fighting his weight should have been higher, you know. He should have been fighting a heavyweight the whole time.
Yeah, some guys.
I just think he's shrunk down because it's hiding shit. You know what I mean? He probably thought because
somebody probably talked him into doing that shit.
Man,
He's the only one. All them
to me,
dudes do that
you
shit.
Be short. If you got skill set and if you got real skill on the inside like Tony did, you can outwork guys on the inside, man. Because a lot of these guys have long arms.
And Martell Griffin like 5'7", 5'8", like heavyweight.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I'm just thinking. But majority of those guys have done that before, though. All those guys basically do it anyway. They shrink down. They shrink down 20, 30 pounds anyway.
But that's not that in the long haul. If you listen to Nazim Richardson talk, well, he said that's not good. He said when you drain all that weight out your body, you know, you take that weight out that water out your brain, they make you age faster. He said that's why guys
welterweights, man. I ain't trying to cut you out, but look at those welterweights, man. They all their ass walking around in the 180s, man. They all do.
Hell yeah.
Close to it. Close to it, they lose 30 pounds before a fight. Yeah, you know what I'm
saying?
Earl Spence said
yes, he do. He a fucking lie. He a fucking lie. He a fucking lie.
You can see in his face. You can see in his face. In the whole season, his face fat as fuck.
And he said this shit. They asked him. I forgot who asked him at this shit. It was a while back. They asked him, say, could you fight Triple G and come up and fight Triple G? He said, no, I can come down and fight Triple G. I'm about 180 right now.
Right, I remember saying it. I remember he said another thing. I know he was saying something like, "Yeah." He said, "I know they keep on talking about Kelby, head of Kelby." He said, "I know he keeps saying he's a big guy, could be in the 180." So I could do the same thing. I'd be in the 180.
That's about the same interview.
If I just eat, yeah, okay. He said, "If I keep eating, yeah, of course, yeah, okay, yeah, man."
Remember, that's the last weight class, and that's the last weight class that got 8-ounce gloves. That's why it's one of the most important weight classes. Because everything up is what 10 ounces and up or some shit like that.
10 ounces, buddy.
And if you don't think them motherfuckers that shit make a difference, it do.
It does make a difference.
Hell yeah, it do.
That shit make a huge fucking difference.
Your punching power, man. Especially if you're a bigger guy, you're a bigger guy at your division.
Yeah, I seen motherfuckers spar with 16-ounce gloves and 20-ounce gloves and get people out of there just sparring and shit.
I don't think Earl Spence is going to be a big puncher at 154.
He's gonna be a more skillful guy. He might have more energy. Right. You know, he might get on his toes and his leg. He gonna box me. He gonna make the adjustment. Remember when Floyd came up? Remember when Floyd came from 35 to 40? Who the fuck did he fight? He fought the little Puerto Rican guy that nobody came to that fight. Nobody came when he moved to 35 and 40. Look at the difference. When he fought, what was it though? Love More Nundu. Right. He was on his toes and bouncing and moving. And look when he fought. I want to tell you the guy's name real quick. When he fought this Puerto Rican cat, you know, he instantly changed his style. And it's an interview with Chauncey Billups. Yes, Chauncey Billups, the basketball player. No, he didn't interview with Chauncey, but he did an interview with somebody else. It was another guy. It was like a tutorial, and Floyd was teaching him about how he evolved his style from moving up from 35 to 40. If I could find it.
But I also remember Floyd talking about one of the other reasons why he evolved his style too wasn't just because he moved up in weight and he didn't have the punching power. It's because his hands are so brittle. He didn't want to have so many punches. You know what I mean? So that's what became a pot shotter. Because he didn't have to keep.
Not even just that. When he was explaining it this time, he said the reason I fight like this because I don't have a rhythm. You can't time me. He said other guys fight on their toes and they do that, but if I fight with my feet planted and I don't have a rhythm, so you can't time me. I'm gonna tell you this guy's name, man. He fought. Shit.
I know after Toro Gotti, he said his body really broke down after that because he beat the shit out of Toro Gotti. He said, but after that,
I think it was the fight before that. It was the fight before that. Henry Brucelissus. Yeah, it was Henry Brucelissus. He was from Puerto Rico.
Brucelis? Is it Brucelis?
Brucelis, yeah, it was him.
Brucelis, yeah, man.
That was his first move up to 140. Ain't nobody coming to that fight for Floyd Mayweather.
I can believe it.
No, Floyd.
Fresh row was empty. Dan Rayfield would have had the whole bar to himself. Remember when Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins fought for the second time? And Dan Rayfield said I was the only motherfucker at the bar. I had all the food to myself. It was so empty.
Yeah, man. Roy Jones, as good as he was, really wasn't that popular, man. Except from
no, he wasn't. He didn't make a lot of money because he didn't have a promoter.
Like for his pay-per-view wise,
he promoted himself.
For his pay-per-view wise, he wasn't. Yeah,
he had the right idea, but for some reason he didn't know. I don't know what he did wrong. He should, because he had personality. So I don't know what he did wrong.
It's just the light heavyweight division really just never had that big.
Yeah, there was no big fights.
Like from middleweight to like light heavyweight, even to cruiserweight. Really, like I say, middleweight to cruiserweight is just like one of those damn things. It's just what it is, man.
He had no big enough fighter. But here's the thing: it don't matter. He was so skilled. His reflexes so outrageous. It didn't matter. He made good fighters look bad. I mean, I can't. Especially in the prime.
I'm gonna tell you. Montel Griffin had his number early in that fight, though.
Yeah.
He did. Eddie Fudge.
He still ended up taking a dive, bro.
Huh?
I still think he took a dive at the end, especially the first fight.
He took a dive because Roy Jones started coming on hot. Remember, he figured out what they was trying to do, and Roy Jones started tagging. He's about to get knocked out.
And so the motherfucker
Montel Griffin's still around. He do a lot of sports talk though, man. He do a lot of sports talk. Man, I like Montel. He cool people, man. That's another guy I can see if I can get on. Man, he got a lot of good ass stories, dog. He got a lot of good ass fucking stories, dog. I respect him. He one of them dudes you reach out to for Chicago. All love.
Man, I don't know, man. There's so much stuff. Who, you know what? I was thinking about it once again. I said, someone who I really think that Deontay Wilder. Can you imagine Deontay Wilder if he were the guy with the Emmanuel Stewart? I mean, early.
Yeah, early in his career, man. It would have been real good, man.
Well, I guess I'm going to cover a fight tomorrow down at the casino.
Oh, for real? Woo.
Yeah, my man's we got a undefeated guy. His name Wilford Highboy Harris. He beat Leonardo Tyner. Leonardo Tyner, he fought Canelo. He knocked out Charles Hadley. They got a fight, so he hit me up right now. The promoter just hit me up. I thought he forgot about me and shit, but he didn't.
Oh,
I should have went to the weigh-in today.
I know, man. I still wish you would have went to the Caressa Shields fight.
See, he didn't promote that motherfucker. I told you I didn't go to that bitch. The motherfuckers.
I know they didn't get back to you.
Yeah.
But I understand. I completely understand, man, about that though. For real, because I know you said they was playing you. They wouldn't even get back to you, and they could at least got back to you. But I was hoping, yeah, would down. That's it, man. Just go down there anyway. I think you probably could have got her. You probably could have got.
If I knew Kenny was gonna be there, I'd have went. I would have went. If I knew Kenny Porter was gonna be there, man, I definitely would have fucking went, bro.
K Diddy, man, K Diddy, take that.
I would have definitely went to that. He was there with his female prospect. She about to turn pro.
Right.
And you got old girl from DC that Lou DiBella signed that turned pro. So female boxing is on the rise, man.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
no, it is.
I'm definitely a big fan. Is it Amanda Nunes fighting Chris Cyborg for real?
Hey, Amanda Nunes fighting. Is she gonna do it? I know there's been rumors about it, but
yeah, I heard some rumors the other day.
Amanda Nunes wants a way out. If she does, I'm gonna watch that.
Hell yeah, for that. I've been watching more UFC now lately. I mean, I used to shit on it, but now I like that shit. I'm getting the fights that you want to see. Fuck all that.
No, you do. You get the fights you want to see. I mean, they don't have the biggest stars. Let me see. I'm looking up Amanda Nunes. Report Holly Holm versus Ketlin Vieira. Possible for in the title if Amanda Nunes challenges Chris Cyborg.
Holly Holmes was doing some workout shit the other day. Make sure I hit that like button. Her body cold as a motherfucker. Right,
yes, UFC is hoping for Chris Cyborg versus Amanda Nunes fight December 29th.
That shit gonna be in Dallas, man. That shit gonna. They said that shit might be in Dallas. The UFC was it 227?
Yeah, at the American Airlines Arena or and the Cowboy Stadium.
I just know it said it was supposed to be in Dallas. And a lot of the dudes, I'm in a Dallas sports group, man. A lot of them dudes said they was gonna roll down there to that shit.
Okay, I know that Amanda Nunes, she's talked about it before. But she seems scary when it comes to Chris Cyborg. Cyborg gonna go annihilate Amanda
Nunes can punch though. She a good striker.
She can, but she gonna get fucked up.
She's smaller though. I'm going to that Danny Jacobs Sergey Derevchenko fight though. I'm going to that.
No, she was walking around pretty big though. I mean, she had to cut weight before her last fight.
I just know she was a little smart. Then she beat up. Who the fuck she beat up? Then she beat up.
She beat up what she's known for beating up Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, she beat up her.
She beat Mr. Tate too. She beat Mr. Tate.
Oh man, I don't like her doing that. I don't like her beating up old sexy Misha, baby. It's like no. As long as they handle Gabriel, my wife. Let me shut up for my girl.
That's a good thing though. So we're gonna see, man. I hope and fight, and where I hope it happens because that's the best. Fight for Chris Cyborg. Like, man, I remember Chris Cyborg.
But you know why they trying to get her that fight, right?
Why?
She going over to boxing.
Oh yeah, she getting ready. Yeah, the rumor she's supposed to be taking on Cecilia Bracken. So yeah, so that's probably why they're trying to get her.
Hey, did you see? You see her and Clarissa spar?
Yeah, she got Clarissa good work.
Yeah.
So I know she can do it. If that power really translates, She may be at a drop to see if Brackets because Brackets has a suspect team.
She could, but it depends when she put them gloves on. It's a totally different ball game for some MMA.
That's what I said. That's why I said. That's why I said if.
Yeah, that's why I know when I seen
they got like 4 ounces gloves in there, right? 4 ounces, I think.
Yeah. But when I seen Conor McGregor hitting the bag, I'm like, he can't even punch. You could tell, you know.
He didn't know how to turn his punches over, man, at all. He know how to sit on his punch. But
in martial arts, it ain't about generating power though. No. Martial arts is about technique and pressure points and shit like that. When you talk about punching,
but not just that though. He has to be. He's so used to preparing, to try to block kicks and things of that nature. So his base is different. It's hard for that in that very short period of time to train for boxing, man. It would take years to undo that shit. It's just not. It's not realistic for him to expect him to learn how to actually box and be skilled and to know how to sit down on his punches, man, in that short period of time. So I'm not surprised whatsoever, man. He has plenty of power in UFC, but from a boxing, I've been always
UFC different though, man. You ain't got them gloves. You got a lot of punch through that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, it's a monster of a sport, man. It's two different sports. They're two different sports. But I tried to tell MMA fighters, I said, look, man, you guys don't believe this, but it's true. Floyd Mayweather hits harder than Conor McGregor because he knows how to fucking punch.
Right.
It's not. It's all it is. Thought it was crazy.
That's all it is, man. That's all it is. It's like even in wrestling, man. I ain't talking the WWE shit. I'm talking real wrestling. Like, even a little guy, if you know how to turn his hips correctly, he can, body slam a big dude, man. It's all about the technique, though. That's all it is, man. You'll be surprised, man. Everybody don't know how to turn over their punches correctly, man. If you don't know how to turn it correctly, they don't know how to punch through the target. They don't know how to punch from the tip of their toe all the way to the last 2 knuckles on their hand. I mean, the first 2 knuckles on their hand. They don't know about all that shit, man, unless you been, trained like that, man. You know what I mean? You only got to. That's why
Big Baby Miller got a problem with that shit, man. You can tell the way he don't turn his punches over. When you punch, your power don't come from your arms or your back or your delts. It comes from you generate power from the floor up.
Yeah,
so it starts from your base, man, your hips, your torso. Right. It's kind of like it's kind of like a Rubik's cube. It all kind of fall in place together. It kind of. You generate. You got watch how a boxer actually punch, dog.
But it's not just boxing, man. And sports, especially in sports, because even in baseball, you generate your power from your base.
I was about to say
quarterback do too. A quarterback do too.
That's what I'm saying. So as a linebacker, if you're hitting a player in football, in order to have an impact hit, you have to utilize your body, your lower body.
As far as quarterbacks, some quarterbacks do just got a natural arm though. Some of the motherfuckers don't use their legs until that arm started to go.
Michael Vick.
I'm totally honest. Yeah, I'm totally like even Deontay Wilder. A lot of his punches are arm punches, bro. I'm being honest. He be decapitating motherfuckers.
That nigga's just a natural puncher though.
But he's just a puncher, and he's a heavyweight too. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that nigga only weight, man. He ain't even a real heavyweight by today's standard. By some
he would be a cruiserweight.
Yeah, he really a cruiserweight.
Yeah, I think Brian Jennings should have squeezed down a cruiserweight. I like Brian Jennings for him. I thought he should.
He definitely should. Like, hey,
he been up there so long. I don't see him doing it, man.
He ain't gonna do it now.
Eddie Chambers waited too long. Eddie Chambers waited too long.
Chris Bird tried to do it. Chris Bird skipped the cruiserweight. He went straight to fucking light heavyweight. Oh my god, man, this is crazy. Chris
Bird said he did it because there was more money at heavyweight. That's what I had heard him say before.
And he the reason Roy did it. He talked Roy into moving up and doing this shit.
Yeah, I can believe it's hella money. I mean, even Holyfield was a cruiserweight for real, really light heavyweight cruiserweight.
He was light heavyweight. Holyfield was light heavyweight for like one fight. Cruiserweight, he dominated it. But Holyfield. Go ahead.
How his body was, you can just kind of see how his body was when you first started boxing. He looked weird as hell, man. I mean, skinny ass legs, big up, so he just looked weird, man. Until he really, really developed. But he really wasn't that big, even as heavyweight, man. He was 208, 210. Even Mike Tyson wasn't. He was stocky, but Mike Tyson was really, he wasn't like 230 and all
that. Niggas, Joe Frazier, 210, 215. That was the heavyweight fight because they had to go 15 rounds sometimes.
Right.
No, but Muhammad Ali weighed well over 230 pounds. So, I mean, there was some dudes
when he was Cassius Clay, he wasn't that big. He may have been what?
He wasn't. Yeah, he was a little guy. Yeah,
remember he sat out. Remember he sat out for a long time. He got that weight on him, even though he was training. But you know what I'm saying? When you ain't training for shit, it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Like George Foreman is a good guy to really start bringing that big brute heavyweight out. You know what I mean? People like that. That's when
when he put it on Joe Frazier. Now when I seen that fight, I said, "Ooh, he did Joe dirty."
He really did, man. He
did that nigga dirty with some uppercuts. Joe Frazier, he kept getting up though. Just like fight night. Joe Frazier get up 1,000 fucking times. You got him and Jake LaMotta, them two motherfuckers get up every fucking time.
No, but
his
Tony,
whole body was jumping up and down.
There was some big tall guys. You know what I mean? Tony Tucker was one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? That would meet into that would be able to fit in today too. You know, he's not quite as bulky as some of the dudes, but that was a lot
of French contenders. Ernie Shavers probably might be way better than this.
Yeah, Shavers, man.
Hell yeah, you go.
Ernie Shavers be decapitating dudes right now, man. Ernie Shavers absolutely decapitate all.
That motherfucker be sick. Niggas be calling him the GOAT. Gary Cooney.
Gary,
Hey, remember even Tommy Morrison, dog. Terry Morrison, man. Terry Morrison would whoop a lot of these
motherfuckers. Tommy Morrison, hey, look, if Tommy Morrison was focused, I don't know if y'all seen the 30 for 30 about Tommy Morrison.
Yeah,
I don't know how he was doing as good as the fuck he was doing. That motherfucker was out of control.
Yeah.
Michael Moore and Michael Spinks is two of the greatest light heavyweights I've ever seen. I don't care what nobody say. Michael Moore and Michael Spinks was a problem at light heavyweight.
Yeah, Michael Spinks was nice, bro. Michael Spinks was real nice. Everybody always mentioned just because of the fear factor he had against Tyson. But that dude was a gold medalist. That dude was a gold medalist.
Heavyweight, he avoided fights. That motherfucking Michael Spinks was already avoiding fights.
He robbed Larry Holmes twice.
Yeah, but that was because of Larry Holmes said what he said about goddamn, what's the dude's name, man? The 49-0 dude.
Rocky Marciano?
Yeah, Rocky Marciano. He said he couldn't even he said he wouldn't be fit to even hold his jock strap or some shit like that, man.
Rocky Marciano fought a whole bunch of old man. His career was manufactured.
He had that one little overhand right punch. Like his whole career was manufactured. You know, like I say, people tired of seeing black people, Hispanic people dominate the sport of boxing. That's why you get somebody that's got white skin on them. They be happy to see them come to the sport. They be hyping them up.
Lomachenko.
Lomachenko. They love to see him. And Lomachenko is not a great defensive fighter. Lomachenko got a lot of offense. He got a lot of offense.
Man,
his offense is his defense. That's basically
but to the naked eye, they don't see that though. You don't notice that. You don't.
I didn't take that shit, bro.
Yeah, but they never noticed that he don't fight on the back foot. Everything is coming forward and going left or right laterally, dog.
Pivot. He flurries, pivots, flurries, pivots.
That's every Eastern European. You know they can't fight on the back foot. That's the one thing that you know. It's always exceptions to the rule. But look at Sergey Derevchenko. Same thing. Even though he got a funky movement when he go up and down and work up and down, he's still coming forward.
Yeah, so, you don't see him off the back foot.
A lot of those guys can't fight backwards, man. A lot of them guys can't fight backwards.
A lot of them can't. All of them can't. Carl Froch. Andre Ward.
Victor Postal, back, man. It's over.
Victor Postal can fight backwards. You know what I'm saying? But Postal might be the best backwards fighter out of all of them today. Because with Josh Taylor, he did a lot of good work kind of moving backwards. He did better than a lot of them. Because a lot of them guys go backwards. It's kind of like they just lose train of thought. They don't know what to do. They freeze up. Look at Danny Jacobs and Triple G.
Right, that's fact. Right. You know, that's mostly a European thing, man. Most of the European fighters, man, don't fight off the back foot. There are exceptions, but most of them can't. They're taught to be front foot fighters, man.
Even in the UK, only ones that don't fight on the front foot like that maybe be Billy Joe Saunders.
And you know what? Because here's the thing, I'll listen to Porky's Corner. I'll listen to Porky's Corner. Porky's Corner was complaining. He was like, man, he said, what's up with these stupid trainers? He was like, man, he said, these guys, he said, I don't understand. He said, I don't understand. He said, all they did is teach you about front foot. Don't know to tell you how to fight the back foot.
And then the guy that fought on the back foot, then the guy that fought on the back foot, he get the shit. George Groves, he get the most shit. He get the most shit out of all of them. Only Groves and Billy Joe Saunders really fought on the back foot like that.
Right. Yeah,
at least get some side to side movement going like Lomachenko.
Right. But Lomachenko just got a little bit more rhythm, man. You know what I mean? That's the reason why they
But not just that with Lomachenko. He got a special style. It's a unique style. It's a style that nobody's seen before though. In his style, did you see the way he took Gary Russell's arm and yanked it off the side of his face and stuck a punch in there? He nasty with it too, though. You know what I'm saying? He got a mean streak. I like him. He really got a mean streak, but I think he out of his truth at 35.
I do too, man. I think that's why I keep telling people. People get mad at me, but I'm saying, man, look, I like Lomachenko because people know I don't like Lomachenko. But I think Lomachenko gonna run into a problem if he fight Mikey Garcia, man.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? He gonna time him. He gonna time him and knock his ass clean the fuck out. I'm being totally honest. I mean, people can say, "Oh, he's fast." Man, dog, y'all up for real. I don't want to say, "Man, I'm looking no Bob," because for real, I'll be looking like, dude, like and I don't want to be like that. I'll be looking like, dude, listen, since I've been making YouTube vids, man. Bro, I only got one fucking fight wrong, man. Like, and I've got hundreds right. So, I mean, if you want to listen to somebody, I think you want to listen to the person that got hundreds right, only one wrong. The only one I got wrong is because it was Lomachenko versus Rickendale. And I picked Rickendale because I really, really wanted Rickendale to win. I know all the shit that he went through. But when you got two good, phenomenal fighters and one got to move up 2 weight classes, your brain out, it's going to take the bigger fight going to win. But my heart was with Rickendale. So I chose my heart. And you know what I mean? That's the only time I did. And that's the one that got wrong. And I ain't saying I got never get no fights wrong. But all I'm saying is, bro, these people just be too fucking emotional, man. Like, dude, be real, man. Lomachenko he dart in too damn much up and he gonna get caught, man. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna look good for a little minute.
Only way he beat Mikey Garcia if he make him quit with movement. That's the only way I see him really beating him is just frustrating him. And Robert, Mikey, what did you do, Mikey?
But what I'm saying is, I'm telling you, against Mikey Garcia, though, I'm telling you, man.
He's too technical.
That fight is going to happen, man.
That move's gonna be slowed down. Watch what I tell you. That move.
No, I'm gonna tell you this about the Mikey fight. Mikey might be down like 6 rounds to nothing, but it's like you said, he gonna make the adjustment, dog. He too technical. Mikey too technical for Lomachenko, dog, and he too much of a puncher at 35. This
is what I see happening, man. So like, you already hear Bob Aaron's already making excuses for this fight not to happen. One of the first things he said was that he said, well, Mikey Garcia, he's talking about Mikey, man. He said, like I would be doing him a favor. He said he'd be doing a favor. Then another time he said, well, Mikey Garcia is too difficult to negotiate with. He said, I'll give him a number. I said, I'm not negotiating with him. If he doesn't take that number, there ain't no fight. I said, he don't want to fight. Bob Aaron don't believe. That time he also don't want to say Bob Aaron don't believe. Bob Aaron hates Mikey Garcia because Mikey Garcia left him. So he don't want to have to pay him. You know what I mean? Basically, he would give him a deal that he'd give him a number that he could refuse, just to say that he tried to make a fight with Mikey Garcia. That type of bullshit. So no, that fight ain't gonna happen, man. That's what I be trying to tell folks.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. I don't think that fight gonna happen. I want to see it. What's going on, Black Horseman Promotion in the building?
Yeah, I would actually want to see that too because I kind of wanted Beltran to fight Lomachenko next, before he got injured or whatever the case may be. Reason why, so he can get that belt, so he can be already, because we already know Mikey Garcia is about to fight Easter. So we can have, at the end of the year, we could have had a fucking undisputed, or at least by the beginning of the year, we could have an undisputed, like, 135. It could have really truly happened. It could have truly happened. But you know what happened. Injuries happen. Because there's one thing, too, about Lomachenko. Because people, we bash, a lot of people bash, Keith Thurman for getting injured and all the rigmarole that he's been doing, and rightfully so. They even bash Jerry Hurd for getting hurt, think he's ducking. But shit, Lomachenko got hurt, nobody says shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said nothing at all about that.
But he was gonna come back in August though.
Yeah, we know that. That's what his mouth said. That's what his mouth said. You know what I mean?
But he still ain't take a whole year off though. He come back in November. He ain't take.
That's what we see. I understand what I'm saying. All I'm saying is like.
But you got to think about Keith Thurman too though.
No. Listen. What I'm saying. I'm just saying like with Jerry Hurd. He said he's coming back like he coming back by the end of the year too. But people say, oh man, he just did it because he's ducking goddamn Jamel Charlo. I'm looking like shit. What the hell? If this man says he's coming back at the end of the year, even if he's not fighting him next. I mean, shit.
The thing about Hurd is he the motherfucker said I want to fight a right-hander. Motherfucker, you a right-hander. You know what I'm saying? He got injured when Kell Brook went away. But the thing about Lomachenko is, I mean, we already know he ain't fight Mikey Garcia. I ain't in the fucking rush to see him fight no way Beltran. I just know it ain't gonna happen. Even if Easter just somehow pulls a miracle win. When you think about Top Rank, come on, even the people that support Top Rank, they know certain fights ain't gonna happen. So at the end of the day, I'd rather have seen him stay at 130, Lomachenko, man. Seriously, now they gonna be some. Yeah, if Tank come up, well, you can come back down. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I wouldn't have moved up to 35. 35 ain't been shit for a long fucking time. Remember, Brandon Rios was the nigga at 35 for.
He was though. I remember that too. Brandon Rios was the man at 135.
Before that, I don't remember shit. Man.
They ain't gonna want Tank. I'll say, look, Lomachenko still will, but Bob Aaron ain't gonna want to see that Tank Davis fight. probably in about another year. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I don't think that fight will happen next year. But if that fight happens, let's just say by the end of 2019, I don't think Bob Arum will want that fight no more. If Tank's still just rolling through people the way he is, I don't think so, man. Because Tank has something that has the ability to do something some of his other opponents really didn't do, which is throw vicious body shots over and over and over again. And that's what's going to slow Lomachenko down. Lomachenko a little soft to the body, man. There's opportunities there to drop him and to really hurt him. And also, we also know that Lomachenko can be hit to the head. So,
because he right in front of you. He right in front of you. That's fucking wild.
Exactly. So I'm gonna tell you, Lomachenko, man, the punching power between his opponents and Tank Davis, and with Tank Davis is vast, man. Tank Davis is a much bigger puncher than anybody he's faced, and I just see him getting stopped, man. So I don't believe that Bob Arum really wants that fight. I don't.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good fight though. I mean, Tank young, he got power, man. He's a southpaw, man. It'd be more competitive than people might think, man. You know, none of these guys are invincible, man. You know,
but Tank Davis would be a massive underdog.
Oh yeah, I take that. I take all that. I'm betting the house. I'm betting the house on Tank. If he lose,
hell yeah. Right. Because dude, it's gonna be crazy, man. And honestly, man, I'm telling you, man, they would do what they was doing. This would be the best time to do it, man.
All right, we're gonna answer this last question before we get up out of here, man. Mr. Boxing All Day. I'll come back and go live again, man. I ain't got shit to do. But Mr. Boxing All Day says this, man. TBC, question off topic. Has anybody other than Eddie Hearn confirmed Povetkin has agreed to fight in the UK? Why wouldn't they take the fight to purse bid knowing officiating shenanigans in the UK? I ain't heard shit about the fight. That's why I said he was hanging around K Black. I said, who you talking about? We talking about signing the fight Povetkin?
Yeah, I guess he said Eddie Hearn's supposed to have said. Is he saying Eddie Hearn's supposed to said that the fight that Povetkin has signed the fight?
I just heard the date. I only heard the date in September. I only heard the date supposed to be in September, but they didn't say where it's gonna be at. None of that.
They trying to distract motherfuckers from we ain't forgot about Povetkin.
Nope.
What up, Saul? We ain't forgot about Povetkin.
I think Povetkin. I don't believe that fight, son. I think Povetkin's team trying to wait this thing out and take it to purse bid, man.
Hell yeah.
That's what it's looking like to me.
It's gonna be in it's gonna be.
That's why they're trying to come up here. That's why they're trying to come over here and swear that wilder shit. If you ever notice, and real shit, if you ever notice when some real shit going around and they come up with some crazy ass shit to distract you in the media, that means some other real shit that's take your mind off that shit. That's that Eddie Hearn. That's that Eddie Hearn tactic shit. Redirect your mind. That's Povetkin. I'm gonna go out there. Look, I'm about to reach out to some fighters today, man. I'm about to get with Colossal Sports TV. I'm about to roll out some interviews. I'm gonna try to get Povetkin on the horn, dog. You know, I'm gonna try to give me a money line in motherfucking Russia, dog. Give me a Russian citizenship like Roy Jones, my nigga. Have you seen me just posting 1,000 motherfucking Alexander Povetkin videos, motherfucker? You know they didn't pay me off right, man.
You know, I'm trying to tell everybody, Eddie Hearn is the best. He's the boxing version of Tekashi 6ix9ine, like one of my subs said today, and I'm like, that's factual, man. He is Tekashi 6ix9ine, man. He's a troll. He's fantastic at trolling, man. I don't. That's not a better troll in boxing, because that's what he does. He trolls the shit out of people, and he's really good at it. He's really good at trolling. But yeah, he's trying to distract everybody from asking questions about how come the Povetkin fight hasn't been signed. Because that's what questions need to be asked during a press conference. You keep talking about Wilder. You're supposed to be fighting Povetkin next. How come that fight ain't signed yet?
So he should be, honestly, if it's in September, he should be training. They should be training right now for that shit. Everything should be prepared for press conferences and everything. Because it's only 2 months out.
I know. Remember, because AJ needs 12 weeks to train, right? Because that's what Hat told me. That man told me 20 weeks,
30.
So you only need, before we get up here, you only need 6 fucking. You only really need 6 to 8 weeks, 8 to 6 weeks. Roger Mayweather be saying that.
Oh, I know that.
That's all you really need.
You only need up to 8 weeks, man. That's all.
That man told me AJ has to have 12 weeks. That's standard for him. He never doesn't do any training outside of except for Povetkin, though, right? Except for Povetkin.
Even all that, even like I said before we get off, man. Even after all that said, man, you don't need all that shit. Jake LaMotta.
You said who said that? I ain't trying to cut you off. Who said that, Kelly?
What? You talking about?
Jack man strikes out.
Man, I don't know none of them dudes, man. I don't even know them. I
talking about Gag Man Strikes Out. Gag Man.
I don't know these like, for real, honestly, bro. If I don't even, don't pay attention.
But once you hop on YouTube, you've been on YouTube a long time. You just be subscribing to motherfuckers, man. You be like, yeah. But once you actually start learning the game, then you be like, unsubscribe. That nigga talking bullshit.
Yep.
Somebody came on shit yesterday.
Bro.
Yeah, somebody came on shit yesterday. Was like, man, you dropped this story about Keith Thurman getting stripped first. I thought Ego dropped it first. I said I drop the shit first all the time, nigga. I ain't saying that.
And the thing, right? And then I'm knocking nobody, bro. They ain't knocking nobody, but what I'm saying, man, I'm telling you, man, people listen to the smaller, quote unquote, the smaller channels, and they will run with that shit, man. Come on, man. It's been many times I know.
And them niggas be paying for their subs, though. I'm looking like, damn, I got a long ass way to go, man. I didn't earn my shit the hard way. I didn't hustle my shit,
bro. And people ask me like, damn, why you not at a certain amount? Yeah, I'm like, dude, if y'all really knew what's fucking really going on, man, for real, I know I've done my damn due diligence, man. I'm not hating on nobody, but I know I did my due diligence. But it's the reason why, man. Come on, man. I ain't gonna diverge all this shit on here because we know.
It's a lot of reasons why. I'm gonna tell you this before I get off here, man. I got a lot of people that hit me up a lot of times, and you want to do. A lot of these dudes got partnerships, and y'all don't even know it. It's an algorithm.
Oh, I know.
It's an algorithm to get your videos in rotation.
Hey, I learned that a long time ago that some of these dudes got sponsors. They don't list them. I'm gonna tell you somebody else. I'm gonna tell you a dude be on Twitter, man. He used to be part of Black Lives Matter. What's his name? What's his name again? His name is Mick. The gay brother. You know what I'm talking about, right? What's his name again? Mick something, whatever. McKee or some shit, whatever the fuck that nigga name is, right? So that nigga be trying to promote. He be promoting shit all the time on Twitter, man, and don't be acknowledging that he's being sponsored by some of these dudes. He's one of the dudes that he's a sellout, man. One of the sellout. But there's a couple cats out there that do that. They do have sponsors and things of that nature, man, and have bought and purchased their subs. I know it's quite a few cats out there that purchase their subs because I've gone to some of these other channels, man, and I look and they have like 20,000 subs, 15,000 subs, and some of my streams actually end up getting more views than theirs. So
right. That's how you know. That's how you know it when it's like that. When you got 1,000 subscribers and you got fucking 100 people in your live stream and they got fucking 100,000, only got maybe 10, and you're like, what the fuck going on here, man? That shit ain't adding up.
Oh yeah, that shit real. That shit real though. I mean, you know,
hey, my basketball live streams actually get the most viewers. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, and when I get more people popping up in my basketball live streams than I do my boxing live stream, it's crazy. Like I said,
I know a guy who had 300 subs at first, man. I mean, got close to 70, and I'm not knocking it, but basically 67,000 subscribers in a year's time, brother. I don't know. I'm just really feeling like, man, either you bring some phenomenal content or you buying a whole lot of motherfucking subscribers.
No,
bro.
and it depends on what it is, because I've seen I know a lady who started doing YouTube last year, and she just had a niche, and she found the right niche, and now she's over 160,000 subs, and she gets lots of views. She only does like three videos a week. But I mean, she found a niche. It was something that really wasn't being discussed much on YouTube. So she feels the need. If you do that, you can get a lot.
It's an algorithm. All the music, because they didn't got to me, man. All the music they got, you get access to music, and you get access, and it's an algorithm, and they give you tips on how to get your videos in rotation. You know, right. It's a lot of shit. Like legitimately, I'm not gonna reveal this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
subscribers like 7 cents a subscriber. I mean, I'm just saying. More people want to go there, right?
But yeah, I'm just saying, it's certain ways that it's certain things, and even stuff that's not frowned upon in the community, or we were frowned upon. Like, it's just simple shit that you can do to get your shit in rotation better than what it is, man. It's simple shit. Like, I want to say it's just basic shit. You know what I'm saying? But you got other people that do clickbait. But I'm gonna see if I can come back on a little bit later. Hey, K Black, tell me where they can find you at, man.
Man, K Black Boxing. NBA Poetry Comedy ENT, man, right here on YouTube. Subscribe to me, man. I'm gonna go ahead. Once Callie and my brother Boxer Clinton talk, I'm gonna put my link in the chat room right now.
Yeah, go ahead. I was gonna drop it in there, but yeah, go ahead, Callie.
And find me at the Cali Enigma Boxing and Sports Network, and the Cali Enigma Boxing. The Cali Enigma 2, and of course the Cali Enigma on Instagram and Twitter. And you know what I'm saying? I'm active every day on all of them. Every day I'm active on all of them. So if you follow me on there, I actually uploaded some clips of Dillian White, Anthony Joshua today, and I also had a quote from Eddie Hearn, which actually lets you telling you that the Anthony Joshua versus Dillian White was always going to be next. Just if you go follow me on Instagram, because I'm not going to put it on here because I don't want to get no fucking strikes.
Hey, AK Black, you ain't put the link in there, bro.
So that's why.
I'll put the link in there. Oh, you just doing your channel. I'll put your link in there. Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah, because that's why I didn't do. But that's why I didn't do it because I don't want to get no strikes. So I just took the little clip.
Oh yeah, I don't do none of that shit, man. Yeah. I don't do none of that shit, man. Fuck all that, man.
Yeah, I put it on Instagram. So I ain't tripping off that one like that. But yeah, for YouTube, I don't fuck with none of that shit. No clips, none of that. Fuck that.
All right, we about to be gone, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Y'all know what it is. I'm about to see why I don't smell no chicken cooking, dog. It's about to be some heads rolling around this motherfucker, man. All right, y'all, we gone.